Hey everyone, and welcome into today's live stream. Welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Good to see everyone, as always. And welcome into Parson, Erica, PGC, Mark, Deborah. Good morning. Hey Bruce. Hey Anastasia, Timu. Good to see you. Hey agents, and it is great to see everyone. Yeah, these last few days have been a little rough, but we're here today for sure. Got some videos lined up. Been thinking about maybe changing the streaming schedule to permanently Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but haven't decided yet on that. We'll see. Or maybe Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, but I don't know. We'll see, or just keep it how it is. Anyway, yeah, these last few days have been a little rough, but yeah. Hey Sean, good to see you. Welcome in. And just giving people a few minutes to join us. Got some Sovcit, at least one Sovcit video, and a couple of Bodycam videos lined up for today. Yeah, I've been thinking about that also, Anastasia. We'll see. Hey, Society Red, welcome in. And yeah, it is great to see everyone. Hope everyone is having a good week so far. Oh, already Tuesday. Like, didn't this month just start? It feels like time has been just flying by. Hey, Patricia Bradshaw, welcome in. Hey, Calalinda, welcome in. Good morning. Always good to see new names in the chat room. And yeah, our first video today is from Van Balian. And I haven't seen this one yet, so should be interesting. An unhinged sovereign citizen tries citing U.S. laws in Australia and charges the cops millions of dollars. Because we all know sovereign citizens always cash in on their fee schedules. And yeah, I think it's time that we should just get right into today's videos. Hey Derek, welcome in. Good to see you as always. And yeah, without further ado, let's roll the videos.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to Queensland, Australia, courtesy of Cooker Watch on YouTube and X. Link to their social media is in the description, where yet another sovereign citizen tries and fails miserably to use American law, i.e. the Uniform Commercial Code in Australia, with all too predictable results. Right, let's get into the video.
An emergency? An emergency?
I've just been stopped for a registration license check.
There you go.
What's this?
You're being served.
Being served?
Yeah, you're being served.
Served with what?
A document of mine for any unlawful detainment, and starting from the clock now. My name's I go by the name of Grant Warren Hudson. I have a power of attorney over my birth certificate.
The look on this cop's face as he spews his magic words and incantations is perfect. It's like she can't believe people like this actually exist. She's interested in what he's saying in the same way you find it hard to look away from a car crash as you drive by.
Buddy, do you have a driver's license on you?
I do.
Yep. I'll grab that off here. Is it your vehicle?
It is my vehicle. I own it.
Yep. Registered to yourself?
Yep.
Yep.
Under UCC law. Under international law.
Okay.
I've got all my documentation here. Number one. Now have a look at that. That's my use.
Dude, the crap you printed out online is not actual documentation. It's just sovereign citizen BS.
CC filing number in the US.
What's a rego, your proper rego of your car?
There's a copy of my registration, my insurance, third party and full comprehensive insurance.
What was your surname? Your last name, sorry?
I'm power of attorney over Grant Warren Hudson.
So let me get this straight. You recognise and accept the legitimacy of your birth certificate in a roundabout way and when it suits. But at the same time, you ignore laws that require vehicle registration. And you think you have some kind of moral high ground here.
Hey, Ryan.
Here is my notice
That's okay.
to Neil Scales, the Director General, the Department of Transport. There's my registration.
You said Warren was your middle name? Yeah. What's your date of birth, Grant?
1957. Here is my, here is, yes it is. It's registered under international law and there's my copy you can have a look at.
Law.
Yeah, it is the registration.
Registered with
Neil Scales, the Department of Transport, yes. Under my UCC filing number, there's a copy. It's the third time I've been through the same process.
Well, you're driving around with plates that don't belong to the vehicle.
They do belong to me and they do belong to the vehicle. They're my plates and under my UCC number and they're registered and insured. Every part of it is totally lawful. And if you check all your documentation, you'll see it's in order.
The fact that by your own admission, you've already been through this 3 times already, I assume you've been caught or you've been pulled over 3 times, suggests that what you're doing is not in fact lawful.
This isn't registered with Queensland Transport. It's appointing Queensland Transport as judiciary. I own this vehicle. You guys don't own it. It's not under Queensland Transport. It's under international law. This vessel is in dry dock.
Well, for a vessel in dry dock, the interior bears an uncanny resemblance to the interior of a Kia Sportage motor vehicle, and this supposed dry dock looks an awful lot like a public street.
And it is absolutely clear. If you have a look at this is appointing Neil Scales as the judiciary, and this was served upon him, and he has a copy of this.
I don't need that.
Well, you do need this because this is where it shows you the registration, and there's a registration number.
You type all this up yourself?
Pardon? My lawyer did all this. It's totally lawful.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, Squeak's clients used to say the paperwork they got from him was lawful too, but look what happened to them.
Who's your lawyer?
So, as expected, he's just spouting all the sovereign citizen rhetoric that, if you watch the channel for a while, we've all come to know by heart. Like, seriously. And him calling his car a vessel in dry dock, like, wow. Just wow. Hey, Gary. Good to see you. Boy, this dude is deep down the Sovcit rabbit hole for sure.
Contempt at Broadbeach Law Group. There's the registration number of the vehicle, UCC 202305231237. Private, vessel in dry dock, UCC 1-30A.
Yeah, none of that makes...
Doesn't make sense to you, but you need
No, it doesn't make sense to anyone because it's just made up make-believe bullcrap. Like, really. Oh, man. Just rip him out of the car and arrest him. Like, really, this is all just a waste of time.
Understand that it is lawful. And insurance company wouldn't insure us if it wasn't, correct? And you got a copy of insurance, and you can contact your superiors and check with them. All my paperwork's in order. It's not in your system. You guys don't own it. It's private.
If it's not in their system, then it's not on the road lawfully. End of. But you keep telling yourself that story because doing so could actually end with them owning your vessel.
Turn to me. This is where they get really confused. This is also my power of attorney over my birth certificate, me taking ownership over myself. This is where it gets really interesting.
Oh yeah, we all find this interesting, all right, just not for the reasons you think. But do go on. Explain it all to us like you're the first person to ever figure out how the world really operates.
So, if you follow these procedures, if they break any laws from here on out, then they're being unlawful. And that means they're trying to stand over and above me and using coercion, which is also unlawful and against the law if they try to stop me from driving my own vehicle.
What, you mean those same laws that you say don't apply to you? What a surprise. Also, what is it about sovereign citizens and their inability to pronounce the word coercion?
So now they're going to have to contact their superiors, and this is where it gets confusing for them. So let's see what happens.
I'll agree with you that the paperwork you handed to them is confusing, but again, it's not for the reasons you think.
Record. That's another new vehicle.
Another new one. What do you do with the other ones?
I sell them every year. And
Every
I buy a
12
new one.
months? Well, that'll make sense.
Well, it's not on your system for good reason. You guys don't own it. It's not owned by you. It's
Yeah,
owned
it's
by
not
my
registered.
private organization.
Yeah, we know.
I know where you're coming from, but I've been down this. I've won it in court over and over again, and we just have to keep going down the same path until you guys realize that.
You know what annoys me about sovereign citizens is they always brag to an officer during the traffic stop that they've already won these cases in court. Yet not once have I ever seen a sovereign citizen back up that claim, because what typically happens is if they are successful in court, it's usually based on some stupid technicality or something, or the prosecutor just dismisses the charges and they consider that a win. Like, I've never seen a sovereign citizen win in court based on the sovereign citizen arguments.
This is lawful.
Or until you realise having your case dismissed or paying a small fine because the judge felt sorry for you or whatever is not you winning your case on the merits of your argument. But I think hell will freeze over before that happens. So you're just going to have to keep quote unquote winning in court, I guess.
And what's happening, I know you don't think it is, but all my paperwork's in order. My insurance is there. Everything's there. You ring up AAMI, you can check with them.
Oh, you're
My
insured,
vehicle's
you're just
fully
not registered.
comprehensive. No, it's registered. Look,
It's not registered.
this
It's
document,
insured.
I have a receipt of insurance, and I'll show you. Have a look at this document. Shows it's insured with
I know
Neil
it's
Scales, the Department of
I know
Transport.
it's insured, but it's not registered.
No, it's registered. It's registered. You can't see the registration. That doesn't mean to say it's registered. It's registered under UCC law with Neil Scales, appointing him as the judiciary. Now, you don't understand that, but if you ring your superiors and check with them, it's still registered, just not on your system because they don't contract with you guys.
Well, you heard him, officers. He doesn't contract with you, so therefore you have to let him go. Delusion at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine just waking up one morning and thinking, laws don't apply to me anymore. I can do whatever the hell I want, and everyone has to listen to what I say. Yeah, dude, that ain't how anything works. Like, anything at all in society. If you're that deluded, you should probably go to some island in the middle of nowhere where you can do whatever the hell you want. But if you're going to live in society, you have to follow rules and laws just like everyone else has to because you're not special. Yeah, I agree, Patricia. The cops who end up letting them drive away is very annoying, but I've seen more and more cops and judges, for that matter, not putting up with the sovereign citizen stuff anymore. They're finally really starting to catch on to all of it and knowing it's just a complete waste of time and just complete word salad.
When you drive a car, as you know, on a Queensland road, you have to register it.
No, you don't.
Well, Deborah, you could try it, but I don't think it'll be very successful.
UCC Law 1-308 states clearly that you don't have to contract with Queensland Transport if you don't wish. However, you can appoint them as a judiciary. Now, it's not. Do you know if you say you have to register that that's coercion and you're forcing me to contract with another company or organisation, which I don't have to do?
Dude, you really do need to get your money back from this so-called lawyer of yours because, again, the UCC does not apply in Australia. And no, expecting you to abide by the law is not coercion, not even close.
I mean, you don't realise this, but everything's changed since 2020.
Hey, Jesse.
You know we're currently in martial law.
Maybe in your little fantasy world they are under martial law, but the rest of us are in reality.
No.
I own every part of this vehicle. I own the plates, I own the car, and it can't be touched or tampered with.
No one is saying you don't own the car. What the problem is here is that you didn't register the car and you're driving on a public roadway that's funded by the taxpayers. In which I highly doubt you are one of those taxpayers. Because after all, rules and laws don't apply to you, right?
It's my vehicle. This is where it gets interesting. Hold it here to me.
At least they're not coming on my side.
They're trying to work it out right now because they know that I'm right.
Of course, this idiot's doing this with his kid in the car, because why wouldn't they? It should be some type of an abuse charge whenever they do this crap with their kids and pets in the car.
Oh, yeah, by the way, that's his kid in the passenger seat there, apparently. Being taught in great detail how to break the law. What a very sad but all too familiar sight.
It's hard for them to... It's really easy if they don't come on my side. But if it's on my side, it's harder. Because they might take the phone off me. But they can't do that. No, well.
So right now, the clock is currently ticking. I'm served them with a document. We're at $10,000 per hour. So we just sit here and we wait it out. The clock's currently ticking. Then we serve them this video as evidence to the fact that the clock is currently ticking. And they're at $10,000 an hour. And we continue to do that. So here's the $10,000 unlawful detainment, apprehension, or arrest. So right now we're just going to sit here and we're going to wait for them to try and work it out. They're now on the phone to their superiors trying to get to the bottom of it. Because I've got a copy of everything. I carry a copy of everything with me.
Oh, how convenient that the law doesn't apply to you unless you sign a contract. Yet here you are trying to force a contract on others. And it just so happens this contract is all about money. But what's worse is you're teaching a young, impressionable mind that it's okay to be a hypocrite. Disgusting.
And we haven't even got to the first will and testament of the grantor yet, which is my mother putting power of attorney over my birth certificate, which means they don't even have the right to actually pull me over right now. I'm totally out of their jurisdiction.
If they don't have the right to pull you over, and that they don't have jurisdiction, why the hell did you stop your car in the first place? Why did you pull over then? Like, really, it makes no sense. You're saying they have no authority over you, yet you pulled over for them and are acknowledging their authority by doing so.
So this is where it's going to get really fun. And you know what? I'm not going to give up ever until I put this thing to bed. And these guys start to understand that I don't need to register my vehicle with them. That everybody has their own right to travel. And no one should try and stop them. All right, now they're contemplating whether they should continue down the path or not. And they realize that they've been served with my document now as well, which is making them question.
Dude, your document isn't worth the paper it's printed on. Anyone can go online or go onto Microsoft Word or whatever, make a document, and that's it. Just because you created something online, it doesn't mean anything.
And that too. So how much an hour do they want to be at? And what do they want to go through?
You like to go.
No problem.
I just thought I'd let you know so you know what's happening.
Right, so after all that big talk, he didn't actually have the guts to post a conclusion to the stop, or at least not anywhere I could find it. But we do know what happened thanks to news.com Australia. Police issued him with 4 infringement notices with a combined fine of almost $1,500. No details about the car being impounded. Hopefully it was. Anyway, a link to an article by news.com Australia with more details about this stop will be in the description. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys.
How convenient. He didn't post the sovereign citizen didn't upload the ending because it didn't fit his narrative of him getting fined $1,500 and hopefully his car taken to car jail. Boy. These sovereign citizens, man. Like, really, you would think by now, I've been making videos for almost 3 years now. Next Tuesday, the 27th, will be 3 years since I posted my first Sovcit video. And you would think by now, these sovereign citizens would take the hint. The script doesn't work. It's useless. It does not work. Hi, Know Thyself. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But boy, these sovereign citizens, man. So this next video, I'm not sure, this could also be a sovereign citizen potentially, just based on the title, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions.
I can't tow it.
So the title of this video is No Insurance, No Registration, Multiple Suspensions, but Still Decides to Act Like a Fool.
In front of my house. If it was in a different area, you can tow it.
Well, you have the
but
right
in
to
front of my
contest it.
house,
Okay.
you
Well,
can't.
I'm not going to argue.
No,
here.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not arguing
Okay.
with you either.
You
I'm
can
literally
argue in
no.
court.
You're not touching my car.
Okay, that's fine.
On January 6th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on a man who had been suspended from driving multiple times. When
Hey, Luna Knights, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
officers approached the man to let him know that his car would have to get towed, he immediately started being rude and hostile to the point where he started to tell officers that they had no right to tow his vehicle. Here's what happened next.
So you know you shouldn't be driving. Okay, you got multiple suspensions.
They told me that so the BNV did tell me that I had a block on it, but because I had to pay the fee. So I'm literally getting all that type of stuff taken care of, but I don't have a driver.
Okay, where are the privileges? Where are the privileges at?
Well, they told me that I would have to go to the BNV.
Okay.
And
So the way the privileges work, you got to have the privileges with you. Okay.
they didn't tell me that.
Okay, and it doesn't show in our system that you have them. I'm not saying you don't have them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it doesn't show for us. So by the court, I have to cite you for it. Okay, it doesn't mean you can contest it. Okay, you can go to court and figure it all out. But per the judge, it's a mandatory tow as well. Okay, I'm just being straightforward with you. I'm letting you know everything now. So we have to tow your car, even though you're right here. I can't. It's nothing. I don't have discretion. Okay. It shows you're suspended under multiple suspensions. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let's just get on.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you step out and just talk to me out here. Okay.
I want my phone.
Yeah, you can have your phone. Yeah. So go ahead and step out. I'll explain everything to you. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and step out. Yep. You can report. That's fine. I just need to talk to you out here.
And you don't need to tow my car because I have been. My house is right here.
I get that. And if it was up to me, I'd let you go.
It's in front of my house.
I don't have. Okay.
You're not towing my car.
Okay. That's fine.
You guys, first of all, you guys are harassing me. You literally pulled out. I literally watched you pull out right behind me on purpose because you guys.
So he's the one that's driving with multiple suspensions, no registration, no insurance, but yet the cops are harassing him. Gee, Davey, wonder why that is. Oh, is it because you feel like the laws don't apply to you? I'm just waiting for him to say the magical words. I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
I've been to my house so many times.
Okay, well, step back over here. I'll talk to you. Anything illegal or dangerous on you?
No.
You mind if I pat you down, search you?
Go ahead.
Okay, turn around.
What's your badge ID number?
42. License plate. Turn around for me.
What's your whole badge ID number?
42. Turn around. Okay. Your hands on your back, not going to handcuffs.
I know, I'm just putting my wallet in my pocket.
Hands on your back. Thank you. You don't mind if I search you?
No, you're good. Go ahead. It's crazy because if this stuff happened in Cleveland, they don't. But you guys got nothing better to do. You guys got nothing better to do.
So sit back here. I'll talk to you back here.
You got nothing better to do. You guys got.
Okay.
You don't got no fucking. Don't tell me I didn't use my turn signal in front of you.
Okay. You did. Okay. So like I said, you are being cited.
My car is not being towed.
Okay. Well, we are going to tow your car.
No, you're not.
Okay.
It's in front of my house.
I don't have discretion.
You do, bro. You're being a bitch. You're being a fucking big ass bitch.
Okay, that's fine.
Bro, you really are.
Okay.
You really are.
And when all else fails, just resort to name calling and having a tantrum on the side of the road.
Bro. Okay. Like you're gonna tow my car in front of my house. My house is right here.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if your house is right there. This isn't baseball where home base actually matters. Like, it doesn't matter. The cops saw you driving without a suspension. I mean, with the suspension and no registration and insurance. Like, just because you got home doesn't mean anything.
You can't tow it in front of my house. If it was in a different area, you can tow it.
Wrong, as usual. Oh boy. Like, really, if you're gonna pretend to know the laws, at least actually cite the law that says that.
But in front of my house, you
well, I'm not going to argue.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'm not arguing with you either. I'm letting you know. You're not touching my car.
Okay, that's fine.
You're not touching my car.
Okay,
I'll sit right here until I promise you, nobody's touching my car.
You're also being.
And I just want you to know.
Okay,
I want you to. No, I'm not gonna let you talk. Okay. I want you to know that this is all being recorded, so and they're gonna know that it's right in front of my house because.
Non-compliance suspension.
So they can tow. No, they can't fucking tow in front of my house. Okay, can I speak to your sergeant? No. I'm sorry. Time out.
The way this is going, this guy is going to talk himself right into a free trip to the Gray Bar Hotel.
Can I speak to your sergeant? Call your sergeant for me. What's your badge number and ID? What's your name?
Name and badge number.
And you're telling me, time out. You're telling me that I can't speak to your sergeant? Step up here. You're gonna arrest me for obstructing. You do not walk up over here. I will. You're absolutely. I'm not obstructing nothing. What am I obstructing? Our traffic stop and towing your car. You've already said. I'm by my car. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not resisting. I'm talking to you. Step up over here. Bro, nobody's towing my car. Turn around. Are you gonna do this? You're gonna get resisting. I'm not even resisting. Because I'm turning my phone up so you don't delete nothing.
Put your hands together.
Bro, I'm not even. Bro, this is crazy, man.
And that went well for you. Like, really, how did you think that was gonna end? Like, man.
Agree.
Bro, I literally just got my transmission fixed.
Bro, the Cubs aren't your bro.
Fixed because of this shit. I just bought that fucking car. I got 2 kids. I'm a single father, bro. Okay. And I'm, bro, come on. I'm.
And how about you fix the issue with your suspended license? and, you know, get an actual license, register your car, and get insurance, and then you wouldn't have these issues, you moron.
We're not towing it. You won't move and do what we.
Because you're towing my car in front of my house. Do you know how crazy that's? Are you being serious right now? Bro, are you being serious right now? Come on, man. Look, please, just come on.
We gave you 7.
Come on, man.
Stop.
Listen, I don't have anybody in my house to watch my kids. That's not their mother. That's not their mother.
Okay, well,
I swear to God, that's not their mother. What?
Then we'll call Children and Family Services.
No. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
If no one's here to watch your kids,
listen. Come on. Let me just say something, bro.
No, you chose.
See, he's just making this worse by continuing to run his mouth.
Let me just say something. Listen, I went through child services with my ex-wife, bro. She's my ex-wife. My ex-wife is a pillhead, okay? I just got custody of my kids.
True, Luna Knight.
So how could we have changed this? We could have acted like an adult
I'm
and
sorry.
not acted like this and tell us we're not doing our job.
Take the car. I'm sorry.
Oh, now he's sorry. Officer, I'm sorry for being a complete jackass and obstructing your stop by not allowing you to tow the car. Oh, but now you can tow the car now. Don't take me to jail, bro. Too late, dude. You should have thought about your stupidity before you decided to do that and get arrested.
Please.
We told you that. We gave you how many options to act
bro,
like an
all
adult.
I asked you to do was give me your sergeant. That's all I asked.
And I told you no. I told you where to go. Where you can go to talk.
Bro, you're telling me I was one step away from the grass, bro. Please, bro. I want to go back to my kids. Listen, I don't know. You're right. 100%. And I apologize. No, you gotta understand why I'm frustrated, man. Please, I have 2 kids that I look after by myself. I'm a single father, bro.
Please, did I put the suspension on your license? No.
You're completely right. You can take the car.
Do we have laws that we need to go?
Listen, my kids are a whole different story. Please, like, if you have fucking, like, love for God and you have kids, just please understand. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, bro. I'm very frustrated because
I want this guy, the bitch. Right?
Hey, Scotty.
How many times? Acting like a bitch.
Bro, because you want to tow my car, man. Listen,
I don't want to tow your car. Bro, we have to tow your car because you have no insurance.
Okay, I have insurance, bro.
That's why it's suspended.
I don't have no insurance. I didn't go to the DMV, bro. I just went the other day. No, that's not what happened, bro. Please
get in.
Please, bro. Please.
Get in, man.
Come on, man. Please, hey, listen. Please. I apologize.
He's not sorry for interfering with the stop and acting like a complete jackass. He's sorry now because he realized he's facing the consequences of him going to jail. That's the only thing he's sorry for.
In the car, I'm in the car.
I have my
Not in the car. I'm
call my dad.
car.
Just ask if I can call my dad, bro.
Why don't you listen?
Man, this is crazy.
It's crazy. You're acting like an 8-year-old.
Bro.
How you doing?
Hi, can you tell me what's going on?
Yeah, so unfortunately, during the process of we're getting ready to tow the vehicle, he became highly agitated and confrontational and refused to let us tow the vehicle. So we told him that we were going to arrest him for obstructing if he did not remove himself from the vehicle and go sit on the sidewalk.
Can I talk to him?
Yeah, give us a second. I don't, just so you fully understand. So he's going to come with us tonight.
Is there any way we can change that? I mean, like,
No.
his kids are alone.
I understand that.
Warnings, and we told him what was going to happen if he didn't listen. He refused and said we weren't allowed to tow
I
his
can
car.
talk to him. And
We're
then
kind of past that point.
I
appreciate you being cooperative with us, but he unfortunately was not. Okay.
Hey, Encoded.
So he can make some phone calls once he gets in.
I'm actually from California.
Okay.
I'm not originally from
Sure.
here. I came to visit him and his kids because we're kind of engaged.
Okay.
So I don't feel comfortable taking care of his kids without him. Is there any way where I could just talk to him?
No, and if you're not willing to take care of the kids,
No, I'm willing to.
Okay.
I don't mind. I
Okay.
don't mind. I love the kids, but
he's come with us. He'll get there may be a bond that he could pay to get out tonight. Otherwise, he'll have to wait and talk to our judge in the morning. Okay, so he can be staying with us for at least a little bit. He can call you and give you more information. Okay.
Is there any way you guys can just help?
No, he's coming in after the.
Nope. Like seriously. And why would they want to give this guy a break, even if they could. The way he treated the cops, resorted to name calling and all that. No, you want to F around, you're going to find out. And that's exactly what's happening.
We don't do that.
Please. Just this one.
You have your ID with you?
Yes, I do.
So you're good watching the kids?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So he's requesting that they stay with you for a little bit. So he's going to have a bond when he gets down there. We'll figure all that out, and you guys will be able to come.
But there's no way we could just give him one more chance. I know he's a little agitated. He's been having a really bad day.
So I gave him, I'll go recount it on my body camera as he's sticking phones in our faces, calling us bitches. I gave him 15 at least chances.
Easily.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And he chose not to do that, so he's an adult. He made his decisions, and this is how we're going to handle it. So they can get through on the show here. How this works.
I really hope you guys at least try to be understanding a little bit more. I could talk to him and calm him down and make sure he behaves, and you guys can take the car.
I have a deal.
We have to take the car to Meadow, but he's coming with us for the night.
He's calling out his dad. He's so scared of his dad being arrested. That's all he kept telling me upstairs, and I don't want them to know that.
Well, luckily the kids wasn't here. And it didn't come to
I know,
that.
but if he doesn't come inside the house, they're gonna get really scared. But
so he's also as soon as this comes back, you're going to have him add you to this call, so that if anyone says who the kids go with. He also wants to talk to you when he's done inventorying it. I'm going to give you the opportunity to grab anything out of the car.
You what? You want a water bottle? Is it in the car?
No, he can't. You can't give him anything.
Oh, he can't drink water?
No. Once you get into the jail, we'll get you a cup of water. No.
Okay. You guys gonna call me whenever he's ready?
He'll be able to call you.
You're gonna call me?
Yep.
I don't know his number.
Is it in your phone? Yeah, you better get your phone and use it.
Okay.
Well, at least get numbers out of it. All right.
Thank you.
All right, good. And call.
So he was charged with obstructing official business and resisting arrest. Like, some people are just their own worst enemy. They will do anything, it seems like, to get themselves arrested. It's just, he has no one to blame but himself for that, honestly. Boy. All right, what else do we have here? What other videos? Let's see. Really didn't do much preparation this morning, so just finding videos here as we go along. And this one looks like it could be interesting.
All right, this is what's going on.
Traffic stop on man with felony warrant for assault turns into chaos.
He has 3 felony warrants out of Cotter County. He refused to get out of the car. Oh, that's why we did what we did.
You got a felony original for burglary of a dwelling, aggravated battery upon a pregnant victim. And then you got an open booking sheet out of Lee County. Those are your 2 warrants that you have, sir.
On January 21st, 2023, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a man with multiple felony warrants that was driving in traffic.
$535 is going to be 1963 home.
Hey, Binary Tools. Morning, Mark. I just woke up a little bit ago. As of Friday, I'm officially retired, so I can finally hang out. I hope you're doing well. Congratulations on your retirement, Binary. Congrats, and we're glad to have you here, my friends. Hey, Irish Dublin, welcome in.
Put his hand on my kids and they look. Instead, you worried about putting my car on. Come on, man, that's wild.
Man, tell that pussy ass fucker, bitch, you worried about the wrong thing right now.
Seriously. They funny. What's something doing now? Give me another warning? What did I do this time?
Sir, you have warrants. Don't step out of the car.
What do I have warrants from? I am not stepping out of my car. I'm not stepping out my car. For what? What are the warrants? What are the warrants? Out of Lee County, I've never been out of Lee County. There are 3 felony warrants. Can I know what they are? I've never been out of Lee County.
Get out of the car.
I am not getting out my car.
You got a warrant, get out of the car.
Show me the warrant.
John, listen, just get out of the car, man.
Getting out my car.
We're gonna show John, you're gonna get out of the car. John, do your warrant and get it done with.
Bro, snap me out. I'm not getting out my car.
John, Lester.
Hey, Jamie.
Lester. John, listen, John, let's confirm the warrant. And get
I'm not confirming no warrant.
We have to. You know we have to.
Show me some warrants. Like,
we will show it to you once you get out of the car. It's one step at a time. John, don't rack up something else, John. John, don't rack up something else.
Bro, it's no camera.
I got it, John. John,
bro, it's no camera on this man.
John.
Oh yeah, one way or another, he's gonna get out of that car, and it's probably gonna be the difficult way.
Johnny.
I'm right here in front of the Blue Star.
Johnny.
Bro, somebody Johnny. Really messing
Johnny,
with me, bro.
Listen, Johnny.
This man has no camera on. I get pulled for nothing.
I got a camera. You got a
camera. He just pulled up with a camera. Oh, this man has no camera telling me to step on my car, and I got felony warrants out of Lee County.
John, get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Bro, what in the fuck?
John, get out of the car.
Look at this bro, video this shit,
Johnny,
bro.
calm down and get out of the car, John.
Bro, video this shit, bro. I don't care because y'all cut my car.
Get out of the car.
Bro, please, bro.
Johnny, get out of the car.
I'm not getting out my car. Y'all, I'm on this car like this, bro.
Johnny, get out of the car. John, you're gonna get sprayed. Hold on. No. Johnny, you're gonna get sprayed. Get out of the car, John. Get out of the car. Put the seat down. Get out the car, bro. You're making this more complicated.
No, y'all are, bro. Y'all not even, bro. I have nothing but tools in my clothes, bro.
Get out of the car.
You're gonna catch a resisting charge, bro.
For what?
You're gonna catch a resisting charge, bro. You don't want to do that.
How am I catching a resisting charge, bro?
He's asking how is he gonna get a resistant charge? Dude, just take a look at yourself in the mirror and how you're acting right now. They've told you at least 20 times, and we're only 3 minutes into the video to get out of the car. Like, really? And hell, I'm not even a lawyer or anything, but I know what resistant is. Everyone here knows what resistant is. It's not that complicated to understand.
You didn't even tell me what you put.
I already told you. You have 3 warrants, bro. Get out the car.
That says what?
It says you have 3 warrants, bro. Get out the car, man.
I have to break my mother.
Johnny, bro. Bro, you're gonna get out. You're gonna get out the fucking car now. Get out of the car now.
Get all of that. On the ground, bro. That was stupid, man. That was very stupid.
Johnny, come on, man.
That was stupid.
All the stuff that we've done.
Me every time, bro.
Johnny, you got a warrant.
I'm not even resisting no more. Stop doing that shit, bro.
Don't catch resisting charge for no reason.
What the fuck did I even do? And I want to know, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Relax, Johnny.
Relax. You got 3.
Bro, my kids out there getting beat up, man.
Johnny.
In the business, bro. Just go get my kids and leave, bro.
I'm trying to talk to you, bro.
I have nothing, bro. What the fuck? Every time I think I do work,
He has felony warrants, so he's being arrested. At least 2 warrants, I believe.
I like vinegar.
Okay, John.
Come on, bro.
John, it doesn't mean you don't got a warrant. You got warrants.
From what, bro?
We've been trying to tell you.
Bro,
I've been trying to explain to you.
If I had a fucking warrant, bro, like, come on. Y'all see me every day.
Just lock it. Just lock it.
Bro, y'all see me every day.
Okay, well, you got a warrant. John, it's over. It's over. It's over, John. It's over.
Oh.
Put in my car.
All right, John. Johnny, come over.
On the other side, bro.
John, there's no need for any of that. All the stuff that we've...
What have y'all done for me ever?
That was stupid, bro.
How many times have you been passed out at Jones Walker or a seizure, and I'm over there making sure you get to the ambulance? over there, making sure you get to the ammo.
Bro, just to get through this shit right here?
You have a warrant. You have a warrant, dude. You got a warrant. You got a warrant, man.
From what? I asked from what?
In the car.
I'm still asking from
And
what?
he's gonna tell you, but you gotta do this part. Okay?
Come on, them things are way too
All right, sit
tight,
in
bro.
and turn around. Sit in and turn around.
I can't even move my arms, bro.
Put your other foot in and turn around.
I don't want to run from y'all, bro.
You're not running. John, I can tell you right now.
I'm calm, bro. Anytime I'm slapping on y'all, what do I do?
You don't.
Right. So
Look that
I'm
way.
losing, bro. I'm going too
Look
much
that way.
right now, bro.
Look that way.
Bro, what the fuck?
Stop moving. Stop moving, or we're not doing it.
I can't stop moving. It's like a nerve thing.
All right, I got you. Stop
I
moving.
haven't been to sleep, bro.
Why?
Bro.
Why?
Man, my kids are homeless. I work daily, dog.
John, I'm not.
That's crazy.
John.
I work
I am
daily,
not. John.
bro.
John. If you don't stop moving, I'm not doing your cuffs. We can go at the jail.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Are you under something right now?
No, bro. This is tired as fuck. I'm on phone.
All right, stop moving. Stop moving.
I don't do shit, bro.
Stop moving. Put your wrist in this way.
Oh.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
I'm trying, bro.
Is that better? That right one now?
The
John.
right one's better.
Okay, now let me do the left one. All right, I'm gonna do the left. I'm gonna do the left one, John. Just put your palm inward, like you know. All right, put it inwards. That's good. All right, you good? John, you good now?
Is that better for you, man?
Oh, yeah.
John, you good? All right, calm down, dude. All right, we'll figure everything else out. Calm down, dude. Calm down, dude. All right, you don't need to get wrapped up with all the other stuff, all right? All right, relax.
Oh, man.
I didn't want that dude to fucking kick backwards. I thought that's what he was trying to do.
No, I wanted to get back because his hands were close to my junk.
Oh,
And then I'm like,
yeah.
I gotta get back. You can grab my junk.
Grab your junk, bro.
I didn't want him to grab my junk.
I was gonna cut the.
Well, I undid it. No, I undid it. That's when he was talking to me. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna do it. He's like, all right. I undid it from the other side.
I almost cut it.
He has 2 warrants. He refused to get out of the car. So I just put my taser. I put it on it. I'm gonna tase you. The car was off, so. And he got out.
You know something?
Hey, no use of force. There's no use of force.
Looking for the last 4 days. And I'm coming into work and I see him pulling off with Samuel Watkins.
There you go.
And I see him and I stop and he looks at me and he takes off. He's zooming between cars. And I call Henry. Huh? Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was waiting to do anything until somebody got here on scene with a camera.
All right, this is what's going on. He has 3 felony warrants out of Carter County. He refused to get out of the car.
Oh.
That's why we did what we did.
Yeah. I can't argue with y'all. I'm not going to. We ain't going to argue.
I'm just letting you guys know because you guys were on the side of the road.
That's where. This
Yes,
This Thomas. Lagunda Thomas.
That's the only reason why.
I appreciate it. This Lagunda Thomas back. Everything to this world, girl. His people. Okay, so can somebody put a license, get the vehicle, pull off?
It's going to get...
Yeah, hopefully, Patricia. It seems like a lot of these videos, for some reason or another, don't get showed in court, and often the charges are either reduced or dropped completely.
Towed.
It's got to get towed.
It is going to get towed.
It's got to get towed.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't do nothing but try and fucking work, bro. It's long, bro. Look at me, bro. I got shit all over my pants from working. Yo! Man, come on, man. Hey, man. Bro, wow, bro. Wow. Search my car again, bro, for nothing. Can I get some air, bro? I'm hot. some air. I'm hot. I'm trying to pass out, bro. I'm hot. That's all I ask for air. Yo, come on, bro. I have seizures, bro. I'm hot.
I got you.
What do to y'all?
Hey, Mr.
Fuck
Lawson.
with me like this.
Mr. Lawson, this is you, right, sir?
That's me.
Yeah. You have
From
warrant,
juvenile.
Yeah, you have warrant, bro. So these are your warrants. Let me explain something to you, so you know what I'm talking about. You got two warrants. You got a felony original for burglary of a dwelling, aggravated battery upon a pregnant victim, and then you got an open booking sheet out of Lee County. Those are your two warrants that you have, sir.
Bro, I
wasn't
never.
trying to be a dick to
No
you.
one pregnant. No one been pregnant by me but my baby mom.
That's what your two warrants are for, bro.
From Lee County?
It was issued this year. One of December 30th of last year and one on January 18th, which was just 3 days ago.
Oh, I need to calm down, bro. I'm not getting this. Hold on.
You see, these are the dates your warrants were issued. 12/30/22 December. And then this one was issued on January 18th, which was just 3 days ago. Those are your two warrants that you have.
A felony of burglary. What did I burglarize? I don't.
An aggravated battery upon a pregnant victim.
What
I don't
that
know what
even
it is, bro.
mean?
Those aren't the ones that we issued. All I get is that you have a
You
warrant.
say that in Lee County?
That's what it says. Yes, anywhere in Lee County. Could be Fort Myers, could be Lehigh, could be anywhere.
I
In Lee
don't
County.
go nowhere. I go everywhere just to do work.
I don't know, man. Mr. Lester, this is my first time stepping out with you, bro. I knew that you had a warrant, and I tried to find you the last couple of days. I know you hang out over there on Alaska and Indian. I couldn't find your vehicle. I'm driving into work, and you're pulling off of Sammy Watkins Jr. You pull out right next to me.
Bro, that literally, my kids are literally out there being abused by another nigga right now by my other female.
Hey, Greg Jonick, good to see you. And you know what it probably is? He probably doesn't remember committing these crimes because he was probably on some type of drugs or something and just doesn't remember. If that would be my guess, at least.
About that, you should have called the cops and we could have gone out there and talked to him.
I'm running around. I can't even get my head straight. I don't even know what I got a warrant for.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you, man. And that's why I wanted you to turn your vehicle off and just talk to me. But when you're making it all
bro, the seizures that I had that I keep telling y'all about, y'all don't understand, bro. I get paranoid. I've been, bro.
I know you have seizures.
If y'all know me, I had a fucked up childhood. I was molested, me and my brothers, and it fucked my life up, bro. Bro. And I get paranoid, bro. When I get paranoid, I think someone's after me.
I understand. Nobody's after you, man.
You can't just tell me that, bro. You don't go through what I go through. So you can't just say that, bro.
I was trying to have a conversation with you. You just made everything harder.
Every time y'all have a conversation, y'all never ask me to cut off my car.
The only reason I asked you to cut off your car, man, is if I told you had warrants.
And you're doing everything else other than what you usually do. I get paranoid.
I don't want you to run on me.
I'm not window, bro.
I'm not saying you. It's everybody in general. If I tell somebody they have warrants, they're just going to take off, man. I'm not trying to deal with that.
How do I feel like I have warrants when y'all see me all through these days and you don't mess with me about these warrants?
This was issued 2 weeks ago. The first one was issued on December. This one was issued on the 18th. It was issued 2.5 weeks ago, bro. This is my first time ever making contact with you, Mr. Lester.
I haven't been around no one but my baby mother.
No, man. I wasn't the one that issued those.
And I'm barely around her.
I wasn't the one that issued those. When these things pop up, I just have to locate you. That's my only job, is to find you and take you in, man. I don't know anything that's been going on. I don't know what the backstory is. I truly don't.
Y'all never understand that. I tell y'all every time, bro, I don't do nothing but try to work to try and get my kids, so I don't take care of myself. Every time y'all see me in the same exact thing, right? Dirtied up, bro. This is not your first time. Please stop telling me that, bro. I know you, bro, already. This is not my first time. You just dealt with me over there, man, when I was in this car with my little sweetie.
That wasn't me. That was my partner with the tattoos.
Oh, yeah, I guess y'all all just fucking twins, bro.
Over at the Marathon gas station.
But
that wasn't me, bro. That was my partner. Just hang tight for me. I'm going to confirm these warrants. If for any reason they say they're not confirmed, they don't want you, you're going to be released. But I have to detain you to confirm these warrants. That's why I asked you to step out.
No problem, but oh my.
So just give me a second, okay?
I'm giving you a second. Right. I just told you I have seizures. I'm trying to calm down, bro.
Do you want to? I got a Coke in the car. You want a Coke?
Water.
I got a Coke.
You got a Coke that
I don't got no water, man.
Oh, it's great. I appreciate it.
I opened up a Pepsi. I got a Pepsi.
It's all right.
I got a Coca-Cola. I got no water. Anything I can do for you, bro. I'm not trying to make this more difficult on you, man. I'm really not.
Please.
Huh? What do you need? Why are you taking them out?
When I have seizures, I don't want to choke. I don't know. I'm just scared. I had seizures, so did it's like I can't even remember. My life is fucked up.
I wish I had more to tell you, man. Unfortunately, I don't know what the issue was with whoever that pregnant female was, whatever was going on.
I don't remember a pregnant. I only deal with people I work for.
Once I get to the jail, I'll be able to pull up a little bit more information, and then I'll be able to have another discussion with you, and we'll go from there. I'll be able to try to give you a little bit more information.
I don't beat on folks, bro. I'm not so violent. How did I hit anyone and I left? Sir, that is false information. That is false information. Now I feel like them things been held on me. Can y'all see me way after them things? Them things been held on me to just fuck with me, man. It's okay, man. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I handle my own situation, man.
That's not who I am.
I don't ask for nobody.
I wanted to have a conversation with you.
And I tell you, I'm not that kind of violent person. Don't mean you believe me. But look at how y'all pull me out my car, bro.
Sir, when I give somebody verbal commands, multiple
and then y'all say y'all deal with me and help me. Y'all pull me out my car like that, thinking I'm a violent person. Come on, man. That don't make sense. It don't add. It's okay though, sir. It's all right.
Hey, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, man.
I just got to start over again.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you, man to man. That's all I'm trying to do.
Why we weren't doing that then?
I was trying to, bro. You weren't.
How?
I asked you to step out the car and talk to me, turn the vehicle off.
So you could do all this stuff to me. Now you got a camera on, but then you didn't.
I didn't. That's why I was waiting for anything to happen. Some officers got there that had a body camera. Just because I don't have a body camera.
Bro, I am not a violent person. I don't, that gun stuff, I hate guns. I don't carry, never will, bro.
I didn't say that you do.
So I don't have no weapons on me, bro.
Nobody said that you did.
Being violent, bro, all that snapping, I snap on y'all every time, bro, because y'all just don't understand what I'm going through. Nobody's there for a nigga, nobody help. It's like I'm helping everybody that I can't even help my kids, but I gotta help to get help. You gotta spend money to make money. You gotta help to give. Come on, man. And it's just not working for me at all. I had a real job, mechanic job. I try to go mobile, man, just tonight. They owe me money from a car I did almost a year ago. And I came to ask for it, and they just kept acting like they were slow I got it logged down. I made my own login receipt book.
Just give me 1 second, Mr. Western.
What?
So he was charged with cruelty towards a child, aggravated battery, resisting an officer, and burglary. Boy, I have a feeling he's going to be spending some time in jail for sure. That was crazy. So while that was playing, I've been looking for some videos to watch. And let's watch a court video, because why not?
I believe I saw recently.
Unruly sovereign citizen talks himself into jail. Not sure if we've seen this one yet or not.
There was a eval set up and they were unable to reach him to participate in that evaluation.
That's my understanding, Your Honor. I saw that as well. I think the last time we were in court, counsel indicated that the meeting had been set up to do the evaluation and the date was discussed. And it looks like Mr. Richard did not appear for that.
And for the record, Sean Parent for Mr. Richard. Yes, unfortunately, that appears to be the case. I'm not sure why Mr. Richard didn't appear at the evaluation.
So, Mr. Richard, we've been waiting for you to talk to one of the doctors, and we've been setting this case over for that to happen. When you were here on April 8th, we discussed that you were scheduled for that appointment on April 24th. So I know that you were aware that they had you calendared. Mr. Richard, why didn't you show up for that appointment?
Well, that was an assumption. I wasn't aware of anything.
And of course, our sovereign citizen in this case has no idea how to use a phone camera.
Well, you were at the hearing when we talked about it, so.
I don't recall.
You participated on Zoom on April 8th, and we discussed that your evaluation was calendared for the 24th of April.
Was there anything signed for confirmation?
Oh man, he does. Yeah, he does, right? I just realized that when you said it. Authorized representative is his Zoom username. Oh boy. This isn't going to end well.
Well, your attorney has been working to get that set up. So.
Well, I haven't talked to anybody.
Mr. Parent, have you been in contact with Mr. Richard?
Looks like my office, we tried to reach him to make sure that he appeared at the evaluation, but we are unsuccessful in reaching him.
Do you have proof of that?
Yes, I have my colleague's notes that we tried to get a hold of you.
And what was the number?
I'll tell you in just a moment. So, Mr. Richard, we have the phone number that ends in 1752.
I'm talking about the number you supposedly contacted the defendant on.
Like really, this is Zoom court, and it's not like we're brand new at this. How do you not know how to hold the phone for Zoom court? And second of all, why are you wearing a hat during a court proceeding?
Yeah, you're the defendant, and it's the phone number that ends in 1752.
That's an assumption and presumption. I'm not nobody's defendant. I'm authorized representative.
I'm nobody's defendant. I'm the authorized representative. Here we go. Here we go with the Sovcit word salad.
Of that account.
Okay, so Mr. Richard, the thing is, if you cannot participate out of custody, the court may have to set bail and have you placed in custody to get this evaluation accomplished. So when you are informed of the appointment and then you choose not to appear, the court interprets that as a willful violation.
Under what law are you saying that I could? What charges? What are the charges?
We've gone over that. You have been told that you are charged with driving while license suspended and driving without an ignition interlock device. So I understand you disagree, but at this point we need to.
I don't disagree with none of the facts. I said, what was the date?
The date of the driving? Is that what you're asking?
Well, I don't drive, so I'm trying to figure out the date you have on file.
June 4th, 2022, Your Honor, is the charge date.
Thank you.
Okay, and have I been charged with anything?
Yes.
Then what is it? What are the charges?
As the court just read aloud, driving while license suspended and driving without a functioning ignition interlock.
And is there a witness that you can bring to attain to that?
Those are the criminal charges. You also were cited for not having insurance.
Yeah, but do you have a witness?
Yes, the city has witnesses. We have the officer that will be testifying.
The officer. Okay, well, can you read the police ticket on the record?
We're not having a trial today. We're trying to figure out what.
Like really, if you're gonna play this little game and represent yourself in court, you should really know the difference between what a hearing is and what a trial is. This isn't a trial, dude.
Whether or not you are competent and able to proceed in this matter, and that requires that you speak to a doctor. But that is what we're trying to accomplish. And Mr. Richard, if you refuse.
Can you explain to, I don't understand. So can you explain to me how?
If you don't understand, hire a lawyer and have your lawyer explain it to you. It's not the judge's job to educate you on what's going on and what the law is.
We've
how this works?
explained this to you previously, so what I'm gonna ask you is whether or not you are going to comply with meeting the doctor out of jail, or does the court need to set bail and have you booked into custody so they can talk to you there?
Yes, he
That's
is.
not-
Yep, he's this guy. Because for some reason, he doesn't know how to hold a camera or a phone properly.
What I'm wanting to do, I would like you to cooperate and have this case proceed with you out of custody.
Well, I need some type of contract to obtain to whatever you're asking, because I have questions and you're not answering them.
Hey, Jim, good to see you. Yeah, the last few days have been a little rough, so basically slept all day yesterday and was just taking it easy.
Are you
And Your
willfully not answering any questions?
Your Honor, at this point, I think given the track record of Mr. Richard and his unwillingness to comply, the city is going to be asking that the court set bail and remand him on that bail to have the evaluation done in custody.
Mr. Richard, can you assure the court that you will come to an out of custody evaluation?
I will agree to anything if you guys can tell me the nature and cause of this action. My Sixth Amendment right. I need to know these things before we can move further. Are you refusing to tell me?
I didn't quite hear your question. What are you asking?
I need to know the nature and cause of this action. I need to know that before we can move forward.
Yeah, I believe that the court has told you that you're being charged with driving a license suspended in the 3rd degree and operating a motor vehicle without an ignition interlock device.
Okay, well, I have a question for the judge.
What's that,
Hello?
Mr. Richard?
Hello?
Mr. Richard?
Hello?
Like, they need to stop wasting time with these Sovcits when they act like this. Just issue the warrant for their arrest and move on. Because all this dude is doing right now is wasting the court's time. Like, really, you can explain it to him 100 different times in 100 different ways, and he's going to choose not to understand what he's being charged with. He's going to act like an idiot, which should also disqualify him from representing himself if he doesn't understand what he's being charged with.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You should sit down and then instead of having me facing you at the clouds, you should participate in this hearing. Thank you. So every time we have a hearing, you ask these same questions, and we've explained to you that you're facing criminal charges.
Hey, Chris.
And that we need to have the doctor speak to you. And so right now, your option is whether or not, as your attorney said, you can agree to meet with the doctors and stay out of jail to do that, or the court will have to remand you into custody so that they can.
So basically, you're telling me you're refusing to answer me. You're refusing to answer any questions? That's what you're saying? Because I just have questions.
All right, does
Hello?
not. Mr. Richard? We've answered your questions. We're going to proceed at this point. I'm going to.
I didn't even ask the question. So how did you answer it? That's what I'm saying. Are you refusing to answer the questions?
What do you want to know besides what you're charged with? What was your other questions?
My other question was, did you or did you not take an oath to uphold the Constitution? Can I just get a yes or no?
That would be a yes.
So you're enforcing statutes right now, and so you're totally going against your oath. So I'm trying to figure out what authority do you have to tell me to do anything as a public servant? Can you answer that question, please?
Stop entertaining this jackass and just issue a warrant for his arrest for contempt of court and move on. Like, really, you're not going to get anywhere with this guy. Maybe a couple of days in the freaking slammer might help him realize that this isn't working, although I highly doubt that, because Sovcits are stubborn, ignorant people.
Mr. Richard, I am authorized by the revised Code of Washington to sit in this court. I'm duly appointed to be a municipal court judge. I've taken my oath. You're charged with a violation of the RCW and the Lake Forest Park Municipal Code.
Why are you enforcing statutes if you took an oath to uphold the Constitution?
I know you don't think that it applies to you, but it does. So
I didn't say it didn't apply to me.
I'm going to set bail in this matter at $10,000.
You're making assumptions, ma'am. You're making assumptions, ma'am. I never said it didn't apply to me. But we both know here that the Constitution is not for me. It is for the public servants. So I don't know why you're making assumptions and presumptions.
Ah, yes, the standard rules for everyone else, but no rules for me defense. You all have to follow the rules and laws, but I can do whatever the hell I want because I don't have a contract with you. Because that defense always works, right?
Assumptions. All I had was questions, and you're just going around me. Obfuscation is a big thing.
Set bail at $10,000, and we're going to end this hearing, Mr. Richard. You can report to jail. You can come in, but we are trying to do this without you having to be in custody, but you are refusing to cooperate.
I didn't refuse anything. I was never put on notice, so I didn't refuse anything.
I know you were put on notice at our last hearing, so that's on the record. So I know that to be false, Mr. Richard. So that is
everything that I asked you. Am I wrong? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, you're wrong. So we're going to fix this, and we are done on this matter. Mr. Parent, if he does reach out to you and something can be arranged for them, but right now the doctors have tried twice to contact you, and you've taken a spot that would have been available to someone else. So we need to progress this matter, and that bail will be set, and we'll continue with an in-custody hearing date when you are booked. A warrant will be issued.
Yes, he would, Jim.
And upon the booking, Your Honor, would the court consider amending the competency evaluation order to reflect in custody, just to kind of expedite that process?
Yes.
For the record, the judge is willingly going against public policy. So on here and there, you're held liable for everything you do from here and on out.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Richard.
Oh boy, like really. And after the first time they tried the sovereign citizen stuff, they should be forced to attend court in person. Because I feel that them on Zoom, they think that they're untouchable because they're on Zoom. They can do and say whatever they want and act however they want. And now we have another right to travel sovereign citizen in court. And it looks like the same court that we're just watching. Wonder if this is the same guy. Let me bring this up.
Go ahead and have a seat. Please. His rights at arraignment court.
My honor. So for the record, I've made the special visitation under duress pertaining to the matter.
Okay, so it's a different Sovcit based on the voice, but the same level of stupidity. This guy is making a special visitation. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact that we're in a jail jumpsuit and that you've been in jail, right?
Matters of Jonathan Troy, Faifule, also Maliatoa Schuster. For I am beneficiary, I am sovereign, I am man. The flesh lives, the blood flows. I am
Oh crap, you can tell this guy's deep down the rabbit hole.
a non-U.S. citizen, American national. I am sui juris imperfecta persona. I reserve all rights. I do not understand the status. And so I ask you, ma'am, what is your name? What is your nationality? And what is your status?
He's asking the judge what the judge's nationality is. Like, what does that have to do with anything? It's just Sovcit BS.
I'm Judge Grant. I am a citizen, and I'm the judge in this court. You are here subject to appropriate jurisdiction.
Seems like it.
So you are here for an arraignment. You've been charged with a crime. Today, you will be asked to enter a plea.
Ma'am, I object
guilty or
because
not
a
guilty.
citizen
You object,
citizen
but you
cannot sit a
object.
bench, ma'am.
So I'm going to go through the information. It looks like you have been charged with driving with a suspended license, driving without a required ignition interlock device, refusal to comply, not having proper registration on the vehicle, expired over 2 months. And then there was also a driving violation. Wheels were off the roadway. Last two are infractions.
No, he doesn't.
So-
Tim.
Ma'am, jurisdiction cannot be proven unless status is established. You have not established status. And so if you cannot do that, I challenge the jurisdiction. And if jurisdiction cannot be proven, I move to dismiss this case
That would
with
be
prejudice.
That would be denied. So I am going to, at this time, review for probable cause.
Object. Again, I
Hey, Edward, good to see you. Boy, it feels like, I don't know, I want to say I've seen this sovereign citizen before, but I can't tell because they're all so similar.
challenge the jurisdiction, and jurisdiction must be
It's
proven.
not going to happen today. Today,
Jurisdiction
you're
must be
here
proven.
to hear the charges, and I will be reviewing.
Here's how you prove jurisdiction in a situation like this. 90 days contempt of court. There's your jurisdiction. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
For probable cause, and then we'll make a determination as to whether or not you will remain in custody. And I will hear from the prosecutor as to that.
And if you violate my rights even further, ma'am, as well as the officer and the sergeant that violated my rights, who are also going to be getting sued, it would just add to that. And I
You
don't
can do
think that
but
you
right
need,
now,
you
can
need to go
stop
that route.
talking while I review this incident report. All right, I do find probable cause with the charges. I will be entering not guilty, please.
Ma'am, you cannot practice law from the bench. I object.
Noted.
You cannot enter a plea for somebody. That is, practicing bench from the
Unless you
law.
want to enter a plea of guilty today.
Practicing bench from the law? Dude, if you're gonna recite the sovereign citizen script, at least get the right words in the right order. Yeah, I agree, Sean. He is a chilly wannabe.
There'll be a plea of not guilty. Understand you are objecting.
Ma'am, I object. I challenge the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction has not been proven. Status has not been proven or established. And once again, you haven't even established, your nationality or your status. I am a non-U.S. citizen, American national by way of America Samoa. I reserve all my rights.
Is this something that we need to consider a competency evaluation for?
We may need to consider ordering ability to proceed, but it looks like you have a driver's license that recently expired.
To question my competency because I'm establishing status and asking you to prove jurisdiction is outrageous. And so, again, if jurisdiction cannot be proven, I move to dismiss this with prejudice based on the grounds that you cannot prove jurisdiction.
All right, I've reviewed this. You were driving in the city of Lake Forest Park. You were violating.
Again,
laws.
I was not driving. Again, I have rights.
You were behind.
And my rights were violated. My rights were violated. My right to travel freely unencumbered was violated. There was no emergency in which the officer needed to put on his red and blue lights. And so, again,
they need to know that it's not incompetence, it's willful and calculated action. Exactly, Gary. They are choosing this path. They are choosing this defense, if you can even call it that, just to interrupt and try to irritate the court. And it's just ridiculous. They know exactly what they're doing. They think this is a game to them. I wish Judge Simpson or Oakley could have a turn with them. or Judge Middleton as well. I mean, I would take any of those three judges. Although Oakley's the best. I mean, he instantly shuts down these idiots and tells them how it is, and he doesn't sugarcoat it.
If status cannot be set, jurisdiction cannot be proven, I move to dismiss this matter with prejudice.
That's denied. So you've made your record. Right now, I'm going to directly appoint counsel from the bench. Ms. McDonald.
Again, I am
you.
sui juris in propria persona. I stand on my 2 feet. I'm in my proper person. And so I reserve all my rights.
I understand that, and I've acknowledged that. I'm not dismissing your case today. I'm going to hear from Ms. McDonald as to the city's position on release.
Yes, Your Honor, I am going to be asking that the bail remain the same. It looks like it's currently set at $2,000. I do have some concern regarding his willingness and ability to reappear if he was released on his own recognizance, as well as concerned about community safety and risk of reoffending, given his temperament in the court today.
And Your Honor, Mr. Schuster would ask the court to release him on his own recognizance. These are not violent offenses. I don't see that he has any convictions for violent offenses. There was an assault from 2021 that was dismissed. He may have a view of the law that is different than the city's, but that in itself does not indicate that he won't come to court or that he would in any way try to subvert court proceedings. So we'd ask the court to release him on standard conditions.
Well, the court can consider whether or not Mr. Schuster is likely to reappear for future court hearings. What I hear from him today is that he completely objects to this court having any jurisdiction. I don't have a good faith basis that Mr. Schuster will return if I were to release him. I do see that he has a prior conviction for DUI. He's on a deferred prosecution at this time in Seattle Municipal Court. He's not complying with conditions if he's driving without a license and driving without a required ignition interlock device. Also, indication that Mr. Schuster will not abide the court's orders to appear on his promise. Want to look at the Seattle municipal case and see when he's next scheduled to appear.
Like you had mentioned too, in 2021, same situation, or not same situation, a situation occurred in which they tried to charge me. They didn't have jurisdiction. It was dismissed. And again, I don't want any charges against me because I do have the deferral, which would obviously violate that deferral. And so I will make any visitations, special visitations to the court to handle any matters pertaining to Jonathan Troy Faifale, also Malietoa Schuster. I'm a man, I'm free, and I want it to stay that way.
I'm a man, I'm free, he says as he's wearing a prison jumpsuit, or a jail jumpsuit rather. Like dude, how about stop breaking the law and you wouldn't have to show up to court. You are a man, but you are not free. Exactly.
I do see it looks like he's got at least 3 prior warrants. He has 2 priors out of Benton County, 1 out of Lower Kittitas. The previous warrants history.
And throughout this process of going to courts, I've had to learn a lot. And so I know it's no game to just not show and make visitations. That's not what I want to do. And again, jurisdiction does need to be proven, whether it's today or another date. And if you want to violate my rights even further by not releasing me on my own recognizance, ma'am, was it Jennifer Grant? Then, like I had mentioned earlier, you, along with the officer and sergeant, who are already going to be getting sued. I mean, there's no need.
And there it is. He's threatening to sue the judge if he isn't released right now.
Well, good luck with that.
Your lawsuit is not gonna go anywhere, dude.
To add you as well, especially when you know the law.
I don't see another. I don't see another date
Take
set
care,
until
Binary.
February 12th of 2025 in the Seattle.
In Seattle Municipal Court.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Schuster, I have to do what I believe is appropriate in this case, and that is to set bail. And any threats to sue me or to take any action against me, I can't be swayed by that. So
Well, it's
you
not
can
a
do
threat. It's just what it is. Because my rights have been violated, and if my rights are going to be furthermore violated.
$2,000. I do not believe that you will respond to the court's order to come back. I do base that upon the conduct in this case, as well as the prior FTA history. So bail will be $2,000. If you're able to post bail, you are to return for your next court date. You are to have no criminal law violations. You're not to drive unless you have a valid license and insurance. And
when are you setting that court date, miss?
I would have, in my opinion, I think the judge should have completely denied bail. Because this guy, if he does post bail, he ain't gonna come back for his next court appearance. There's no way.
Required by the Department of Licensing. You are, you will be represented because I'm going to assign counsel.
I am sui juris in propria persona. I present myself. I don't need to be represented by anybody. I stand on my own 2 feet.
These are criminal charges that have significant consequences for you. So it's in your best interest to have counsel.
Again, I stand on my own 2 feet. I do not need to be represented by anybody. I present myself. Sui juris in propria persona.
If you want to be your own counsel, you'll have to go through a full colloquy and waive all your rights to have representation. It's your constitutional right.
I do not accept being represented by anybody. Again, I present myself. I am beneficiary. I am sovereign. I am an American national, a non-U.S. citizen American national by way of America Samoa, like I had mentioned earlier. I reserve my rights. And I do not need to be represented by anybody.
All right. The time for trial expiration is 8/9/24.
Again, if you are practicing law from the bench and putting a plea in for me, I object to that. You cannot practice law from the bench.
Next court date will be.
We want to try for next Wednesday or even the week after that.
Well, next Wednesday's a holiday, so the 18th, which is pretty full. So I was going to set this on June 24th. That's 2 weeks out.
So for the record, you have not established status. You have not proven jurisdiction, and you're denying my rights. Is that correct?
I don't know what you think would establish my status, but I do have status to sit in this court.
You are a U.S. citizen. A U.S. citizen cannot sit a bench.
Sign for your next court date.
You're asking me to sign something that you.
If I was this judge, I would just revoke the bail that I just set and just send him back to his jail cell, because obviously, I mean, everyone in the world knows that this guy, if given the chance to bail, he's not going to show back up. I mean, just see how he's acting right now.
You pleaded for me. Is that correct?
I'm giving you notice of the conditions that I have set, as well as bail.
You said
I'm
yes,
noting
you
that
pleaded
I
for
found
me.
Probable cause. If you are able to post that bail and get out of custody, those are my expectations that you will come back on that court date and that you will abide by the conditions that I have imposed. Those are being ordered today. So that is what's happening
Hey,
today.
Pope Phil.
And we are giving you that notice. You can refuse to sign that notice, and we'll note that you were provided a copy in writing and that you refused to sign.
I do not understand.
Which part of it do you not understand that you have a
I
piece
do
of
not
paper
understand how
with
you can
the
practice
document?
law from the bench.
I'm the judge and I am setting the conditions.
Well, you also entered a plea for me, correct?
What we're doing at arraignment is the plea is being entered. You're not pleading guilty. So on your behalf, I'm entering a not guilty plea.
So correct, you
cannot-
are pleading for me,
There's
correct?
two pleas.
And if you
Not
plead
guilty
for me,
or
you're
guilty.
practicing law from the bench. You cannot practice law from the bench, so I object.
Okay. I'm going to give you that piece of paper and we're done with your hearing today. We will see you in 2 weeks. Okay? All
Judge,
right.
for grants, you will be
Okay.
taken further.
See, I would have revoked the bail and everything right there. Like, I don't know, is there an update on this guy? Or if anyone knows, if there's a video of it, send it to me in either our Discord or the chat. Like, seriously. Oh boy. Now I'm curious to see if he posted bail and if he ever returned for his next court date. We have another court video though in the meantime. Contemptuous Sovcit fined multiple times in order to report to jail. Crazy day in court.
So you refuse to tell me where you're located. You refuse to tell me.
That is under threat, ma'am. That is under threat over a speeding ticket when you kept arguing with other people. I've been on this call patiently waiting at work. Patiently waiting. When I called because I got a reminder
Disconnect
this
him from
morning
the
out
call.
of
I'm not
town,
going to
and I
allow
was
him to
trying to
disrupt these
reschedule this.
proceedings anymore. Missy, disconnect
I
him.
was trying to reschedule it. So
We are on the record in 2024 TR 1376, State of Kansas versus William Wayne Phillips with Jared Regier for the state. Mr. Phillips, in count one, you're accused of speeding 86 in a 65-mile-per-hour zone. That is a traffic infraction, no jail time, but a fine. And then count two, driving while your license was canceled, suspended, or revoked. That is a B misdemeanor normally, but the county attorney on August 1st of 2024 filed an amended information alleging that not only were you driving while suspended on May 21st of 24, but that you did have a prior driving while suspended conviction from August 23 in Wichita Municipal Court. That prior elevates this from a B to an A non-person misdemeanor. It increases the fine from $1,000 to $2,500 maximum, and it requires a minimum must serve 5 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. With that minimum mandatory jail time, are you going to be hiring an attorney, sir?
with that, my license has been suspended due to being out of state, and it's no longer suspended out there. Like, I've been going back and forth with California for 3 years over this, and it's no longer suspended. And all I have to do is go get my license here, what I've been told from.
All right, well, they go by what the status was when you were driving. And I think if you had an attorney, he'd probably say, stop talking and wait to talk to him before you make any more statements. But you can waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. You've heard me tell people all morning that you can hire an attorney if you cannot afford an attorney. You can apply and see if you qualify for court appointed. But now you told me you were the supervisor of a company there, so I'm not sure that you'd qualify, but you can always apply. You could waive your right though and represent yourself, and we can either set this for trial or give you some time to talk to an attorney. What would you like to do?
In the beginning, you said something about obtaining a license, though, because this is just the
You're
first.
thinking about, okay, you're thinking about when I was talking to the group probably about diversion. If you get your license, you can maybe qualify for diversion. I'm not sure you'd be successful. You can always check, but it looks like with your speed, you're probably outside their guidelines. I think I saw something to suggest that. Maybe not. Yeah, I think you're outside the speeding guidelines, and I don't think they divert on second time driving while suspended. But again, I'm not the one that decides that. It's not even my program. It's strictly up to the county attorney. You can always look and see if you'd qualify, but from my years in this business, I have a hunch you're not eligible.
Well, if I need an attorney, I'm not going to get one from you guys. That's most definitely.
All right. Well, our taxpayers will appreciate that. Okay, so you're going to hire an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll make a note that you're hiring an attorney. And let's put this on a Monday.
Yes, Judge, that'll be October 28th.
Can it be scheduled after that? I won't be back into this area for the next like 2 or 3 months. So
Now, I'm not gonna put it off 2 or 3 months, but I can move it up. Do you want?
So far, everything has gone pretty normal, but I have a feeling that's about to change shortly.
Want to try to do it before you leave? When are you leaving?
I'm already gone. That's the
you're
thing.
already gone?
Yeah. So I mean,
Where are you, in California?
no, I'm in Independence, Kansas.
Well, that's not that far.
It is when I have to work. I mean, the only reason why I've been driving back and forth with no license is because I have to feed a family. You know what I mean? So
I understand what you mean.
And that's not an excuse. That's a reason, so.
All right, give me that date again.
Farther out than October 28th.
I don't want to do that. Now, how long are you going to be in Kansas, though?
How long am I going to be in Kansas?
Right. Are you leaving state for any reason with your work?
No, I won't be back around El Dorado for like 3 months.
Okay. All right, sir, I'm detecting a bit of an attitude, and I've had a bit of problem with you all day long. I'd suggest you kind of take a deep breath and try to get rid of the attitude, because then if you don't, you may cause me to have to get an attitude too. So
well, likewise, take that deep breath, do the same thing. You know what I mean?
Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, pro tip, if you're ever in court, don't talk back to the judge like this.
Excuse me?
I said same. Do the same thing. Take that deep breath. Goose fraba.
Oh boy, this is gonna go wrong real quick.
All right, Mr. Phillips, do you know what my title is?
I do, but that doesn't give you the right to belittle me or anybody else in your court. You
All right,
you have a code of conduct.
Okay,
you have to follow.
I am finding your conduct contemptuous because you're interfering and disrespecting the process and the court. You are hereby fined for direct contempt of court, $100 cash payable in 1 week to the clerk of the district court.
That's fine.
And if I have any more problem with you, it's going to go up a little bit more. And if I have any more problem with you, you can go to jail over it. You don't seem to be respecting or appreciating this court. You've drunk. I can't remember if I saw you smoking. You've eaten since this hearing started. You've rolled your eyes. You have just been totally inappropriate. You've complained that you can't be here when I tell you to, that it's inconvenient because you're maybe a couple hours away. Some of these people are in other states. I had someone from Australia on the docket here recently. So don't tell me.
That's not this case. That's not this case. This is my case, not their case.
Yes, it is. And that's
No,
$200 for contempt.
This guy is his own worst enemy. Imagine like shooting yourself in the foot like this. Dude, you need to learn how to just keep your mouth shut. Seriously.
You better get a clue who's in charge here and why you're here. It's because you were allegedly violating the law. I didn't go out and find you, and you are not to respect any court or disrespect any court that way. $200, Mr. Phillips, due in court Monday, or you can serve 3 days in jail if it's not paid by 1 week from today.
1 week from today.
This is my final order on the subject. $200 to the clerk of the district court 1 week from today. And if it's not paid.
So is it Monday or is it 1 week from today, which would be Wednesday? Because you're going off of business days, correct?
You're ordered to be in court, in the courthouse. August 21st, 2024, 9 a.m. You are to be in El Dorado, Kansas at 201 West Pine, the Butler County Judicial Center, August 21st, 2024 at 9 a.m.
So you're making me appear under duress and coercion and threats of incarceration, pretty much.
Oh boy, and when in doubt, just go Sovcit.
I'm just trying to understand this because before you were willing to do it and then you said I had a disrespectful attitude, but I've been listening to you, ma'am, all day, just drilling everybody. You know, I'm a supervisor on a construction crew and I don't even drill my guys like that or their family members. I know this is being recorded, so I would like a copy of this because I'm going to take this to an attorney.
You are to be here in person at the Butler County Judicial Center, 201 West Pine, El Dorado, Kansas, 9 a.m., August 21, 2024. I have found you in direct contempt of court for your attitude, your comments, your disrespect, your delay of the proceedings because I'm having to take extra time away from others to deal with this arrogance and the eating and the drinking and so forth. And you owe the court
I don't owe you nothing. I owe the court and the state of Kansas. See, that's your problem. You're taking your own personality into your law, and that
This dude doesn't know when to shut up. Holy crap.
That's not appropriate. That is not appropriate. You were talking to some lady about her mother forgetting and then grilled her about her forgetting. That's not her mother's position.
$500 cash.
Can we hurry up and get this over with?
$500 cash for direct court.
That's fine.
$500 cash for direct court. And I am ordering you to surrender yourself by 2:30 today to the Butler County District Court. 2:30 today.
I cannot do that.
Well, then send a sheriff out to get you.
Because you're putting your personality in this, man. I'm going to hire an attorney. I am going to get off this Zoom, and I want this sent to my email. I know your deputy is listening, and I demand this footage because I'm going to take this and I'm going to appeal all of this. You have been delaying the court the whole time.
All right, I've given you my order. Disconnect him from the call. He better be here. The sheriff will go out.
I will not be there.
All right, the sheriff will come get you. What is your address? Where are you located?
Threat of imprisonment.
Mr. Phillips, where are you located?
Not here.
You refuse to tell me your address and your location?
That is under threat and incarceration. I want my attorney present.
What company do you work for?
It is none of your business. You will be informed through my attorney. My attorney, yes. I need you to state your name for me.
So you refuse to tell me where you're located. You refuse to tell me
That is under threat,
address.
ma'am. That is under threat over a speeding ticket when you kept arguing with other people. I've been on this call patiently waiting at work, patiently waiting. When I called because I got a reminder
Disconnect
this
him
morning
from the
out of
call. I'm not
town,
going to
and I
allow
was
him to
trying to
disrupt these
reschedule this.
proceedings anymore. Missy, disconnect
I was
him.
trying to reschedule it, so
Wow. So the judge in that video ordered him to surrender himself and up the fine to $500. Bet you he never surrendered himself, though. Like, how dumb can you be? Like, everything was going fine, and then you had to start running your mouth and cause more problems for yourself. Holy crap. I think so, John. Hey, Ziggy. Good to see you. Boy. Alright, what's our next video? Let's see.
All right, Judge, he's on his way up. For your edification, this was a plea that we entered in front of Judge Angelini for 10 deferred.
Oh, no. This video is Judge has had it with defendant using magical sovereign citizen terms.
I remember. Okay, well, I'm just going to fill you in on what's going on there today.
All right, what's happening today?
So I asked the DA if he would be willing to consider the 10 deferred. He said, let me think about it. We did enter the plea fully and officially on the 4 silent. Mr. Hernandez then tells me he wants me to put in a motion to dismiss for prejudice, and I told him there is no such thing because, you know, judges bust plea bargains all the time. That doesn't give you a right to dismiss. And so then he says, well, he wants a jury trial. And I said, well, we have entered the plea on the 4 silent, so the judge may or may not allow you to withdraw your plea. And then that's what he wants to speak to you about.
All right. All right, we can go on the record.
Yes, ma'am. I just didn't understand what I was signing. And
Excuse me.
hasn't started
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, and let me stop you right there. All this thing where people say they don't understand what they were signing, based upon what is the information that I've received, that first it was 10 years deferred and the judge denied it, and then it came back to a silent offer. Yeah, everybody understood. Court is calling 2023 CR 10221, State of Texas versus Joe Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
For the defense?
Suzanne Kramer.
All right, and are you Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, a plea was entered in this case on, let me see what date is stamped on here, on April 22nd, 2024. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, and the state is silent on the defendant's application. All right, with regards to the plea bargain agreement, the court, of course, does not have the PSI because we're coming back. Can someone tell me what his criminal history is?
Judge, I don't have the file on me.
Basically, I could be off on this, but my memory is some minor misdemeanors and no felony convictions.
Mm-hmm. So, counsel, do you wish to have a PSI done, or do you wish the court to make its ruling?
Honestly, Judge, based on his criminal history, and of course, you don't have the benefit of the interview with him, but Mr. Delgado and Escobar and I can fill you in on part of the, I think it was part of this plea bargain too, was evaluation for Mick. There are definitely some mental health issues going on. You can tell by reading the report, but you do not have the benefit of having that in front of you. But I do feel confident, of course, it's up to him to go forward today.
All right. So I am reading the police report, and based upon the police report that I've read that are in the stipulation, there is documentation of bizarre behavior. And I don't know, based upon the police report, if that bizarre behavior was drug induced or if there's some sort of mental health issues.
Which is why I think we had dual right with Mick, or was it just Mick?
I'm making yes, that was.
I mean, based on my time, and certainly I'm not an expert in any way, but I would tend to think it might have been both, but definitely some mental health issues.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Joe Hernandez.
All right, so Mr. Hernandez, have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues?
No, ma'am.
All right. Not even in your childhood?
No, ma'am.
Drug use?
No, ma'am.
You're telling me you never used any drugs?
No. I'm an alcoholic, yes. I drink, but that's it.
All right, so in the stipulation, they're saying that you were exhibiting bizarre behavior.
Somebody was trying to take my life that night, and I was just trying to save my life. I was asking for help. And I didn't want to die that night. Somebody came at my door trying to kill me. And I ended up at the hospital. I called the cops. She has the phone record that I called the cops asking for help. I ended up at the hotel. I did everything wrong, yes. But I was just trying to save my life that night. I didn't want to die that night.
I have a feeling he's lying to the judge about the drug use part. Just doesn't make sense in my opinion.
I didn't want somebody to take my life for no reason. That's the God's honest truth. And I'm here fighting this. I don't have mental issues.
Oh, I mean, if you want a jury trial, we'll give you a jury trial.
I'm 34 years old.
No, if you want a jury trial, you can have a jury trial. That's your question.
Or you can request the judge to give you deferred, and then that way you know that you know what the end result's going to be.
I have a right to face my accuser, Your Honor.
No, here's the thing. And this.
Oh boy, he's gonna try the Sovcit script. I have the right, the classic line out of the Sovcit script. I have the right to face my accuser, Your Honor. You have to bring my accuser right here, right now.
This is what I don't think people understand. We can go off the record. Everybody thinks that they can be an attorney without a license. They want to throw around magic words like Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, let me throw right to accuser, right to confront. Let me throw, I want a dismissal. The question is, do you want a jury trial? Yes or no? And let me explain something to you. If you say you want a jury trial, this train is going to a jury trial. This train is not at the last minute. Oh, I see witnesses walking in the door, so therefore I'm deciding to enter a plea bargain agreement. If you want a jury trial, court will give you a jury trial. You will get a quick, fast jury trial. So you want to discuss that with your attorney? You can. You all want to discuss that?
I'm good with the jury trial.
Do you want to discuss that with your client?
I think based on my conversation with him earlier this morning that he is, because of what happened the other day, it just took him off of pleading and he wants his jury trial.
All right. We're coming back on June 3rd.
Thank you, Judge.
And you will have your jury trial, and your plea deadline date has expired.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Just one moment.
Yeah.
And state on Mr. Hernandez, I don't know if you all need to request that the stipulations be withdrawn, or you all can duplicate your steps.
I think we could do it. I think Judge, I just
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Off the record,
Yes.
I'm going to the new Plaza Club on Weston to find out. It's supposed to open up. I'm gonna find out what the lunches are about, but I'm gonna find out and I'll report back.
Yes. Do away with.
Oh boy, I like how the judge quickly shut him down when he attempted to play lawyer there. Almost borderline sovereign citizen, I would say. All right, let's get into some more body cam videos. Let's see. DUI in a stolen golf cart.
Okay, how much you had to drink?
None.
Okay, you're slurring your speech. You look drunk.
No, I haven't had anything to drink.
On September 9th, 2023, Florida Dispatch received several 911 calls reporting a male driving a golf cart on the US 1 highway. There was another occupant beside him, and they were carrying several bottles of alcohol.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Yeah, I just want to report something. There's two, I don't know if they're ladies or whatnot, but they're drunker than a skunk. They are coming down US 1 and ran me off the road on their golf cart. And a few other people swerved over at them and stuff. Now they're at the gas station hanging out and stuff. So I just wanted to report it because I ain't trying to, I don't want them to die. I don't want anybody else to die. You know what I mean?
Okay, you said they're in a golf cart?
Yeah, it's like a Spanish colored golf cart.
Okay, and it's occupied by two ladies?
No, two younger guys.
Okay, are they white, black, Hispanic?
They're white. I pulled down the road, you know what I mean? So I don't want confrontation with them or nothing like that, you know. But they scared the crap out of me, run me off the road and stuff. You know, I'm on a motorcycle. That freaked me out a little bit.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. We're heading north on US 1, just coming up. And there's a golf cart. It looks like someone stole off of the golf course. Two young boys driving with a golf club in the back. I'm not sure if they're intoxicated or what, but they're on Main US 1 doing about...
Okay, what color is the golf cart?
Beige. It's literally, it seems like it's from the golf course, US Club. You have an officer that's posted up right before on the left-hand side there, heading southbound, but these kids, I'm not sure if he picked them up.
An officer observed the beige golf cart driving northbound on US 1 towards him and ordered them to stop. He then contacted the golf club for information on the missing cart.
You know, even if you are drunk, you would have to think that taking a golf cart out onto a highway, it sounds like, is a pretty stupid idea.
Hey, it's Deputy Roger, Monroe County Sheriff's Office. So I'm out with two right now at the 6 mile marker with one of your golf carts, golf cart number 16. Just stay right there. Yes. All right. Here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get their information, but I'm gonna hand you over to my sergeant and just tell them what you want to do, and I'll go from there.
The golf course?
Yep.
With the car, so.
No, he said he's just reporting them pretty much.
Hey, Sergeant Curry, Sheriff's Office.
Hey, my name's Colin Freed. How you doing?
All right, how's it going?
We've had better days, yeah. So obviously they're outside of our property and on mile marker 6, I was just told.
Yeah, right at the Boca Chica Key Haven Bridge, the next one up.
Jeez, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna, once we get off the phone, I'm gonna get in hold of my boss, and I'm sure we're gonna want to press the charges. I don't know what kind of damage they've done to the golf course, to the golf cart itself.
You guys got your IDs?
I got my social security number.
Your social security.
I think that the
So you don't have no form of ID?
I think that the golf place has my ID with.
Okay, how about this? Just go back over here. I don't want you to go
You have your ID?
No, I'm my social security, but they have my ID.
Okay, are you guys all right?
Yes. Yeah, I think that.
No, what happened to you though?
No, sir. I just got sweaty.
Do you look at your arms? Do you look at your arm and your knee?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I fell on the golf course.
You fell on the golf course?
Yes, sir.
All right. I also see trees. What's going on with the trees in the car?
No, sir.
I don't know about any low-hanging trees, so what happened there?
No, we already.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to give a call to the golf course to see if we're mirrored.
All right. You guys have nothing with your name on there, right?
No, sir. No, I got my social security.
You want? Okay. Where you were at the pro shop or whatever, I guess it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the city jurisdiction technically. So I'll have a city officer head over there, and we'll handle what occurred out here. I literally just pulled up, so I don't even know yet. So.
Gotcha.
But you have this number? Are you able to write the number that just called you down, or? Like,
yes, 305. Yep, I got it right here.
All right, just call that back when you're done, and I'll tell the city to send someone over to you.
Okay.
All right. But
any guns, knives, explosives on you?
No, sir. No, sir. This is all I got.
So let me see what you got there.
My Tennessee distributive license, via birth certificate, and then my Florida voter's license is what it is. And then if you go back there.
All right, so James.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your date of birth?
Both the occupants were under the legal drinking age. The driver was 20 years old and looked intoxicated, while the passenger, who was only 18, had several bruises and cuts all over his body.
Yeah, as far as where the golf cart came from and damage to the golf cart, that
So not only DUI, underage DUI. Like, what possessed them to even think that this was a smart idea? Like, oh man.
Yeah. What you got in the bag?
I have no clue, sir. Two, twisted.
You got one. How old are you?
Twisted teas.
How old are you?
I'm 18, sir.
Of course, they have twisted teas. And you have to drink a lot of twisted teas to get this messed up. Just saying from my own experience.
Sir.
Where'd you got this from?
I have no clue.
No, not yours.
No, it's not.
Just magically appear right there next to your feet.
Yes, sir, it is. He's 21. It's not our reservation and everything.
How old are you?
21.
How much you had to drink?
My 20th birthday was April 14, 2003. I'm almost 21.
Okay, how much you had to drink?
None.
Okay, you're slurring your speech. You look drunk.
No, I haven't had anything to drink.
I'm gonna ask you to do some exercises for me to make sure you haven't been drinking, okay? You willing to do the exercises for me?
Yeah, I'll take any test.
Yeah, it takes a lot of twisted teas to get that messed up on them.
Okay. Where you got the alcohol from?
That's from the cart lady at the golf course.
This is all unopened, sir.
Yeah, unopened.
We haven't opened it yet.
I understand, but so you both under 21. It's illegal to be in possession of alcoholic beverages, whether they're open or closed.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Okay.
No,
It doesn't have to be open.
Yeah, no, yes.
The mere possession of alcoholic beverages is a crime.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes, sir. No doubt. No doubt.
Right, come on here.
Yeah.
The officer then asked the driver to perform some field sobriety tests. Following due procedures, the officer conducted the horizontal gaze nystagmus exercise.
Sidewalk
just to make sure
Olympics.
you're still 20 years old.
Absolutely.
Okay. And you have nothing to drink.
No, sir.
Who got those alcoholic beverages in the car?
Those are from our friend that was playing golf with us, named Jeff. That's all I remember his name.
Okay. So he's not that good of a friend? You don't know his last name?
No, I just met him today. He was added to our team as a golf player.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
Okay, I gotta ask you some medical questions, okay?
Absolutely.
Are you sick or injured?
No, sir.
Do you have any physical defects?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have a glass eye?
No, sir.
Are you diabetic?
No, sir.
Are you epileptic?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to just face me.
Okay.
Can you just stand in front of me?
Okay.
Put your feet together for me.
Okay.
And put your arms by your side, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Twist your ball cap backwards.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just be on.
On the normal twisted teas, it's just 5% alcohol, but on the new twisted tea extremes, I believe it's 8% alcohol content.
Arms by your hand. Do you see my pen right here?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to follow that pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Okay.
Meaning do not move your head, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And he failed.
$1,009, $1,010, $1,011, $1,012, $1,013, $1,014, $1,015, $1,016.
Okay, good. Okay, this one I do gonna place you in the arrest for DUI, okay? Push your hands behind your back. Do you have anything on you that I should be aware of?
No, sir.
Okay, the alcohol that is in the golf cart. There's a wine bottle and there's two Mr. T's, I think it's called.
Okay.
Are those your friends or are those your friends?
I got you. You're good.
Which friend? Jeff?
Colton.
The guy with the pink shirt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he told me they were yours. So who's lying, who's telling the truth?
Those are my friend Colton's. He got them from Jeff also.
Okay, all right. Walk over here.
Okay.
So you have to see a judge first. Okay?
Check the bill for you.
Okay. That's him? That's the kid?
That's his other one.
How many licenses he has?
That's not the real one.
Is this a fake one?
Yeah. He's out of Florida. So his license should be in the car. Let me just double check this before you go. Before you start close on.
Where's this license from?
That one's fake, sir.
Okay. Okay.
It's not his, right?
A fake?
No, that's a fake. The other guy didn't have his ID?
No.
Okay. Or was it him?
He did have his ID.
My ex-wife used to drink that. That's just not easy to find. You have to go to like a liquor store to get that. Or CVS. You don't have these
Yeah, they actually do.
The Chevron?
The driver was transported to the detention center for a preliminary breath test. His blood alcohol content for 2 tests were 0.185 and 0.173, which was much higher than the legal limit of 0.08.
I'm not requesting that you submit a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can be used against you in the court of law.
The male, identified as 20-year-old James, was charged with DUI, larceny, vehicle theft, criminal mischief with property damage, possession of a fake ID, and possession of alcohol while underage. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
Boy, what an expensive and costly day at the golf course. I mean, really, I just want to know what possessed them to take a freaking golf cart out onto the highway like that. Like, really, just not smart at all. Yep, the idiot, he lied and said he didn't drink anything. He didn't drink any alcohol, he told the cops. Oh, the breath test proved that wrong, that's for sure. So they were drinking at least 2 Twisted Teas and a bottle of wine. Welcome back, Anastasia. Probably gonna play one more video, then wrap it up. Just stupidity there. Especially to do that while being underage. So this, I'm thinking, is probably going to be the final video for today. Insane Karen terrorizes Ohio neighborhood and stacks trespasses.
On June 3rd, 2024, officers in Ohio were dispatched to 911 calls reporting a customer causing a public disturbance at a local McDonald's.
You there? Yeah, you said 298 South Hamilton. What's going on there? The McDonald's. There is a lady here who is in a white Jeep who has been harassing me, came into McDonald's, harassed me there. The manager would refuse to serve her. She acted like an ass okay. Called him a and everything else. Was there something else? Was there something else? No. Other than I tried to back up and pull in and she had her stuff. And now she just took a picture of my plate, so I'm doing the same thing for her. Okay, and what's your name? My name's Tracy. Yeah. Let them know what you said about that's fine. You go ahead. Okay, Tracy, if you could just not engage with her, please. That's okay, because the manager's up here, sweetie. She's sitting here flipping me off and everything. So, all right, now I'm in my car. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Hannah, please.
Okay, so I'm just calling because I'm the store manager of the McDonald's, and I need someone removed from my
Okay, is she still
vicinity.
inside?
So she's outside. She's been harassing one of my other customers, but I asked her to leave and she hasn't, and just being a problem.
What does she look like?
Probably about 5'8", 5'9", brown hair, skinny build. Yeah, she's back inside now.
Okay. Any weapons or anything like that?
Not that I know of, but I told her I was refusing to serve her, so then she started verbally assaulting me, and she was disrupting my customers. She's just being a disturbance, so I'd ask if someone could get her to leave. But she thinks that calling me a hurts my feelings, but it doesn't. That's a fine. And I told her that I'm refusing to serve her because I'm the store manager and I have that authority, and now that she sees I'm on the phone with someone, she's outside. But she was in this other customer's.
No, Jim, not worthy. So it sounds like that, I believe this is a McDonald's or something, and she's just bothering everyone over fast food.
Face, calling her, threatening to punch her and beat her up, and recording her all in her car and everything. She's just being a disturbance. And she's driving a white Jeep Renegade. Yeah, once she heard me describing her, she's in her car leaving now.
If she comes back, give us a call immediately, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Are you the caller or?
I'm the caller.
All right. You work here or?
No, I came to get food.
Oh, okay.
She was parked here. I parked over here. She backed up, so I get out of my car. Then she honked at me and then started calling me names and all kinds of other stuff.
Okay.
So we had a little altercation with names.
Sure.
I go in there. I go to the bathroom. I start coming out the bathroom. She's standing right there in the doorway.
Yeah.
So I go to order my food, bypass her. She's running her mouth. She called the guy in there and everything else, and he's the manager.
Uh-huh.
And he refused to serve her. And then she came
Take
out here and
care,
harassed
Ziggy.
me.
Okay.
And that's why I called you all.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
I got her plate.
Okay. Is there anything like criminal about it other than you guys exchanging words? Like,
Well, one, something needs to be done with her. Accountability. That's wrong with people today.
well, I know, but what's the account? I'm asking you.
Did they really hike them up that much? I mean, it's been a long time since I've eaten McDonald's. I'm more of a Burger King person, but holy crap, if that's true, that's insane.
You like, what's the
Harassment. If I would have let her in my car, she would have punched me.
Well, I know,
Okay,
but
we're
that's
not.
you can call people names and stuff.
That doesn't give them the point to come in here, videotape me, harass me,
You have
and
no
all that stuff.
expectation of privacy in public, so you're allowed to videotape people.
Never mind. Y'all are just.
All right.
Have a great day. I'll make sure I do that call. Get in, y'all again.
Morning. What's going on over at McDonald's with you earlier? You got in an argument with some lady?
Who are you?
I'm Officer Goldenwood,
What's your badge number?
56.
Great. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know.
You got in an argument. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay,
I was gonna get a coffee and I don't know. I just didn't get one.
So this is the suspect.
So
Okay, didn't go the way you were hoping.
no.
All right. Well, the manager talked to us. He said he doesn't want you back over there, so you're trespassed from McDonald's.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand?
I mean, well, that is crazy, Jim. I mean, hell, Burger King Whoppers, at least where I am, are only about $8. Thank you, Jesse Green, for being a member now for 13 months. Another mark-worthy young woman. I don't think so, Jesse.
I understand.
Okay. Do you have any questions about anything?
No, I'm gonna need a copy though.
Okay. You can get a copy of the report when it's done.
Through the.
Yeah, through public records request.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Have a good day. You can just add in that call with the report that she's been in person notified now that she's trespassed from McDonald's.
2 days later, officers received another 911 call about the same woman threatening more customers at a Starbucks.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
I am at the Starbucks. Someone is recording me without my permission and being obnoxious to me and the staff, and I feel threatened by her. Yes, she's threatening the staff and other customers and recording us all without our permission. She's riding in a white Jeep. She has her coffee and she won't leave. She was aggressive to me the second that I walked in the door.
Where is she
She's
at?
now doing crybaby eyes at me, saying that I'm a baby because I'm calling the police.
Okay. Has she threatened anyone?
She won't walk away and leave me alone. She's cussing at me, flipping me off. and she won't leave.
Okay, but has she threatened anybody?
She did threaten another one of the other members and cuss at them.
Okay, did the employees ask her to leave?
Yes.
Okay, did she leave the area?
No, she's still recording.
Is she in her car?
In her car recording us, yes.
Okay, I'll send somebody out, okay?
Thank you.
Gahanna, please.
Can you get a couple of cars started up to Starbucks on a disturbance involving somebody, probably some type of mental health issue? She's inside threatening customers and staff.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Yeah, so I was in the store and like she was at the pickup window, meandering in the line, and her comment was something about don't do that, and then she started rambling off about how rude I am and being a little obnoxious, and I just said, look, it's fine. I didn't mean to. Please just stop talking to me like this.
Does she think you cut in front of her?
Yeah, she thought I cut in front of her. Well, then she starts calling me a crybaby and calling me names, getting all upset, and she just wouldn't stop talking. She's standing there waiting for a coffee, and she starts videotaping me and calling me a crybaby. And I said, I'm going to have to call the police if you won't leave, because I'm feeling threatened. Like, I really felt threatened. Even the other people and the manager. This was even after the manager came and asked her to stop commenting.
Is she making actual threats to physically cause you harm?
No, I guess she didn't. But I gave all the information, including the license plate number, to the lady that I was talking to on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Literally I'm that upset because she just would not stop. I am talking on drugs or something wrong, insane behavior that you would see on, and it's never happened to me before. I'm shaking. I'm so, I felt like the next stage was she was going to do something.
Okay. All right, let me talk to the manager and see what she wants to do about it. What do you want to do? I want her trespass.
On June 7th, officers met with Margaret to deliver the notice, informing her that further phone call harassment would result in her arrest.
All right. Lieutenant Moffat asked me to relay this to you. So this form here, if you just want to read it in its entirety and everything.
I'll have my attorney look at it.
So it explains in there, if I may.
Please don't reach into my car,
Well,
officer.
I'm just taking the form back. So
Don't reach into my car.
I'm going to read it to you. It says, due to your high volume of repeated calls to the Gahanna Division of Police, starting at or about 6/6/24 through 6/7/24, you are hereby...
Like, seriously, I couldn't imagine having the time or patience to go to all these different places and harass people for apparently no reason.
I advise you are prohibited from calling Gahanna Division of Police non-emergency number for any other purpose than to report a criminal offense not previously reported to the agency, report a legitimate emergency through 911, or to advise that you are dropping off or filing an employee officer complaint using forms previously provided to you. Now, otherwise, for inquiries related to any ongoing investigation or previously filed police report or officer employee complaint, you may contact Detective Sergeant Phil Stacy, it's P. Stacy noted in here, at 614-342-4208, and or via email to philip.stacy@gahanna.gov. I've been here since 2 o'clock. These restrictions are in effect immediately and shall remain in effect until otherwise advised in writing. Yes. If you violate the terms of the notice,
I didn't have to call this number.
why have you called repeatedly? So,
Because
if you
didn't
violate...
come out and talk to me. I've been waiting out.
Yep, so it seems like she's gone to some McDonald's and Starbucks places and harassed customers and employees there. And it seems like she's been calling this certain police department and harassing them for apparently no reason as well.
Out here for an hour.
If you violate the terms of this notice, you may be subject to criminal prosecution and arrest for other communications harassment. So, to reiterate, if you call for any other thing than to report a crime or to say that you're doing it, making a complaint or anything, or did you have a complaint to fill out, which we have more complaint forms for you as far as likeliness like that, you'll be subject to arrest. It is a first-degree misdemeanor offense for telecommunications harassment. You'll be taken into custody. You'll be taken to...
questions now?
No. once I'm finished explaining this, then you can ask your question.
I'm done listening to that.
So if you call them for any other reason other than to report being a victim of a crime or witnessing a crime or
getting records, which I've been doing.
You may call this number or email those.
Which I did.
Okay. They're not here all the time. If you call our dispatch to ask for records, that's a violation of this order. Okay, anything that's a violation of this is a first-degree misdemeanor. You're going to be taken into custody. I will have to call animal control for your dog, and we're going to have to impound your vehicle.
Buddy. Listen,
so
it's been done once.
So there's that. There's your copy.
Okay.
So what questions do you have?
You're one of your little puppets here.
Yeah. So here's all your complaint forms if you'd like some more of those and everything.
I already got a bunch of these.
Well, you said you had them all. You said you had them all filled out. So
I did. Yeah, I needed more.
Okay.
You guys are on it. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you done?
So what questions do you have?
Yeah. So it says my occupation's Panda Express. I don't work at Panda Express. What is this?
Did you ever work there?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Why are you guys making stuff up where I work?
Who took the report?
I have no idea.
Well, it says right on there who took the who the reporting off. I don't look at the reports.
All right.
So who does that say took?
Body. My body's not slim. Who says that? Who calls somebody's body slim?
Okay.
I mean, you can call that guy's body slim. You can call your body slim. I don't think I'm slim. Do you know what that's about?
All that information that when officers enter that, may I answer it? Because that's what I'm trying to do.
That's not it. Okay. Anyways, question number 3. So
This is such a waste of the officer's time.
I watched the whole entire body cam from this trespass.
Okay.
No one ever stated that I threatened to punch them in the face. Where is this from?
Now, I didn't review that report. I wasn't there for that report.
You out here? You don't know anything.
Because I'm the officer in charge.
But you don't know anything. Why are you talking? Can I talk to somebody that knows something? Like why my body is claimed as slim and why my occupation is Panda Express?
I don't know why that's in there. If you ever worked there, anytime someone is associated with theft, our record system links that stuff forever until it's changed later on.
Okay.
So if at some point, if we had contact with you previously.
Why did this person report? I watched the whole entire video. She was like, "Oh, you can't help me. I'm gonna leave." But she never told anybody that I threatened to punch them in the face.
Okay.
This is something the police department is like literally adding.
You would have to talk to the officer who took the report.
If I'm gonna punch someone in the face, I'm not gonna tell them I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So
you just do it.
You're gonna have to talk to the officer.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. You don't do that. Do you do that? Do you tell people you're gonna punch them in the face?
No.
You just do it, right?
So anyways, you'd have to talk to the officer who took the report. Yeah, look and see who took the report.
So
Okay, well, who took the report? I don't know.
I have a weird feeling she's just gonna keep harassing people.
You don't know anything. So you're a CIT?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna do what again? You're gonna take my dogs and do what? Say it again.
If we need to, yes. So anyways, we're done. So if you would take care of yourself, okay? All right, have a good day.
One more time. No, I'm not done talking.
She has been issued that form. If you would assign me a status 1, please let me know when she calls back in.
The next day, officers met with Margaret again concerning an active warrant for her arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Will you roll the window down to talk to Officer Wally?
Once 7, she was advised of her warrant and has since took off. But she is still in the lot. Full advice.
I don't know, but those were hand signals.
She just advised, get ready to shoot me.
You'll get ready.
167. She just left a lot in her vehicle, but will probably be back.
Should put some stop signs in. Well, we had brought it up, but
Speedway, BP, she's been trespassed from. CVS, as far north as Starbucks that she's been trespassed from. So
we had a pink slip.
It's like she's trying to get trespassed from everywhere.
For suicide by cop?
Going for like some type of record or something.
The charges that we have? No, we're going to do a mental health evaluation, hopeful requirement as a part of bond.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell those were.
Officers later arrested the suspect and took her to jail for processing.
Headphones. It's all on video. It's all on video. It's all on video.
I'm going to get the hobble out.
I can get in the car like that. Look at you.
Hey.
The suspect was charged with resisting arrest, telephone harassment, making false alarms, and reckless operation on a highway. The suspect was found guilty of making false alarms in court, while all other charges were dismissed. She
Because, of course, all other charges were dismissed.
was sentenced to a year of probation and ordered to pay $382 in court costs.
I mean, she got off pretty easy there. A year of probation and $382 fine. Oh, man. You know what? Screw it. Let's play another video. Police chase ended by unlikely source. 4 stick hits and a bus.
Middle lane, speed 90. There's past the rest area now.
Troopers are in pursuit of a stolen Mercury.
Right now, middle lane, middle lane. Left lane. Mercury Mariner.
What's that get? Can you get on aviation?
And unfortunately, there's no subtitles available for this video.
He spun out, 31. Correction, he's trying to go straight. Stop! He's going straight. Right lane, speeds 45. Traffic's light, he's reaching around, folks. Right lane.
Get off the radio and back up. Highway traffic. Right lane, 97 miles an hour. 60 back up. Eastbound, Water 56.
Now that would be a funny plot twist right there. And I mean, there's no point in chasing a stolen vehicle because the vehicle is just going to get all messed up and damaged.
60 back up, yeah.
Just, the car's going to get ruined.
We're at 73 and a half, 85 miles an hour, middle lane, light traffic. They're just a single occupant in the vehicle.
Posted. Madison County set up right before 42.
Give yourself some distance from State Bridge 42. Strength over 75. Mile marker 75 to 80 miles an hour. Away.
I never understand these types of people who run from police like this. You're not going to get away. Like, you have a ton of cops going after you now, and eventually you are going to get caught. It's only a matter of time.
Well, 6-2, let all your units up under 42. Fight. Okay.
Sounds like they're getting ready to use some spike strips.
I attached him.
Eastbound mile marker 77, speeds at 77 miles an hour, left lane. Back in the middle there. Up to 442. 60 this exit. Start backing off.
No person. Nope.
I can see light. Right lane. Middle lane, coming up traffic.
Skylar, he is getting a pretty good lead though out of the extras, and it seems like you just wiped out. Ooh. Let's see that again. He goes for a change and just completely loses control. He's going to keep going. He's not giving up yet. Yep, and there he goes again.
Continue eastbound.
Thank you, Baker Street Gaming, for being a member now for 4 months. Love the live streams. Keep it real. Thank you, Baker Street Gaming. I appreciate that. Hey, Wixom. Good to see you.
I see you coming. Middle lane. 60 back off, 60 back off.
I will say, it's amazing that he hasn't hit anyone else yet.
I need a 39.
Just past 42, eastbound, just past 42. 60 back up where that tire blows and you take chow. run out of it. I got caught up on the flight, my tire. Yeah, I'll change it. 80-mile marker eastbound, middle lane, speeds at 78. Well, Chef. What? 60, you should not be closer to that vehicle than the sergeant is.
It's a stolen vehicle. That's why they're chasing it.
I think CPD chopper's up. I'll take two T-Rex. Sorry, I'm trying to get traffic stop on the westbound side.
He might wreck out again the way he's driving.
Watch out, we're coming over 142 now. Speeds are still about 100. You can get a hold of them. If they have anybody to carry a line for spikes. CBD chopper to OSP. Good. Yeah, we have you in sight. I've got the car in sight. We're trying to position some people with spikes. And I'll try to keep everybody informed where we're headed. Okay, yeah, you don't rev now. He's parking. Just be fine. Chopper, copy that. One, call it. Good. 5586 has warrants as well. Okay, we're breaking down it. Watch that speed to 87. Thank God your SP goes 25. You still see. Right, we are. Gotta be a little way inside, except the east side of the 270 right to spike. Okay, we're at 87 now, 87. Copy, I'm on her. Everything nice. This is Franklin County, can we cancel the batch?
Kind of seems like they're just waiting on him to crash again. He's already crashed twice in this case.
And see, we're setting up spike 70 and 270, also 70 as well. Okay. Watch out, we're still at 90 mile an hour. Keep the middle lane.
Hey, Poodle Pop, good to see you.
We're slowing down to about 70, 65 now. Mile marker, 78 mile an hour. Is there anybody at Romeo Road?
TPD, car 171.
County advised him. What's that? His left front going. He still has 470 mile an hour. About the 90 now.
He has definitely gained some distance on the officers. A little bit. Not sure if they've tried to spike streaks yet or not. But stop stick attempt 4.
Exit on Hilliard Road. Exit on Hilliard Road. Full 60, go ahead and take over. I'm flat. South on Hilliard Road. South on Hilliard Road. South on Hilliard Road.
So I'm guessing this is where it's going to get crazy. Because the video's almost over, so the end of the chase should be coming up here
Hilliard
shortly.
Road, approaching Hilliard Road East. Continuing south. South 31, Somerton Way. Go south. Speed at 40, approaching the train tracks. One above.
Slammed right into a box. Oh boy.
Do like 31. We got one.
Dude needs to work on his driving skills. Like, he just hit directly, dead center, a bus.
One's in there. You guys right there. Yeah, I got some. Here you go. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Holy smokes. You good? Yeah. I'm good. Thank you. Nothing else in the car?
I wish it did. I wish it said what he was charged with, though. It didn't tell us. But boy, all of that just to hit a bus at the end. Boy.
Stop the car! Stop the car! Get out!
I didn't do anything.
Get out of the car!
On May
Shoplifting $20K from Best Buy wasn't a good idea.
May 14th, 2024, dispatch received a call regarding 2 suspected shoplifters linked to a string of thefts from multiple Best Buy locations. The suspects had stolen merchandise worth $7,000 from the store. Here's what happened when the police arrived.
Sir, how you
he's
doing?
inside.
Okay, so it's two people, correct?
Yeah, but she's in the white Cherokee right now.
That's her over there?
Yep.
Okay, so now, apparently they stole from me last week.
Yep,
Okay.
we have that video.
Okay,
And
did you guys
they're in here
report? You guys have a case report from that?
I'm not sure if we do or not. I know
Okay.
we have video.
I'm saying, do you know if someone maybe from your store has reported it?
Yeah, I haven't played it over on my gaming channel in about a week now. So maybe, I don't know, maybe later today I'll fire up a gaming stream.
That incident?
Let me find out.
Okay.
Wesley, you said that he did conceal something?
Keep driving down here. You'll see a white Grand Cherokee next to a Geek Squad van. The female's there. You can get in 10-12 with her. Copy. Hey, sir! Sir! Come here. Don't do it. 2180, 2013 is running southbound. Hey, stop! Stop, don't move. Turn around. Turn around. Here, I got it. Feel good, good. Got any stomach? Okay, good. You got him?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, that race in that game was difficult. Like, don't know why they made it so challenging, especially in a game that's not really about racing. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I mean, I enjoyed it. This is my second time playing it. I think it's worth it.
2180, we got him. 10-15. Stop the car! Stop the car! Get out!
I didn't do anything.
Get out the car!
I didn't do anything.
Get out of the car!
What did I do, sir?
Now! Put in park and get out. Hands above your head.
What did I do?
You're being detained. Come here.
I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't do anything, sir.
If you instantly start having to brag about how you didn't do anything, you probably did something.
Sir, what did I do? I didn't do anything, sir.
This is her glasses. Can I give her her glasses?
Nope.
These are her glasses, bro.
Get in the car.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't do anything, sir.
I do. I can't.
I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't do anything, sir.
Here's what the employees told the police.
Hey, just so you know, they got warrants everywhere, man. We got all kind of.
Thank you, sir. We'll take that from you in a second. Thank you. You good, bud?
Yeah, what we
doing? Shoe.
What's going on, bro?
I'm not your bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't forgot who I was talking to. Sorry.
Put your shoe on. We'll talk to you in a second.
What's going on?
Why'd you run?
What you mean?
Why'd you run?
Why'd you chase me?
I didn't chase you. You ran.
Okay.
Okay. Right. You want to play that game? Yeah. Let me get.
How much are they? 180-ish. Well, all in total, across what he stole, probably like 15 grand.
Yeah, they took like 15 grand, 12 grand from us. Just so you know, we got warrants from every county, bro.
Miami, Tampa,
we got
Port St. Lucie.
hell yeah.
Well, not not warrants, but like bolos. We have an AP alert system, but yeah.
They've been looking for them for a lot of places.
$7 grand, man, already.
Yeah, we have the property here. I'm just hold on to this though so we can document and stuff like that.
And then we have the other video of and all the other stuff. He can show you that too.
He has put it like on a.
Yeah, we can put it on
USB or
Yeah,
something.
I thought Wesley
He's doing it right now.
Thank you, man.
So I was talking to you, he was walking out.
Yeah.
He went behind that blue truck and I was calling him out like, hey, come here.
Yeah.
And then he takes out his waistband and dumps it on the floor and then he takes off. I'm like, oh, God damn it. And,
I know, I saw, man. You just don't know how happy this team is. They got us for $7,000, man. And
So
now
between
we
this
got
store, 1,600. Between across the other stores in Florida, about 16 grand, 17 grand. That's it.
So they've been doing a stealing spree basically and racked up almost 20 grand in stolen items.
okay. Well, glad we called us some time. Thanks, guys. I'll see what you guys have out here. But yeah, hold on to that for us. And then if you work on that video, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll get the original one that I had.
Okay, perfect.
Haven't decided yet, but I don't know, starting to feel hungry.
I'm probably going to store you some
Yeah, just store you.
And there might be one from today because obviously,
Yeah.
you know, so we can get today's.
He was in my blind, obviously he did take it, but he was in my blind spot when he pocketed it, so
Okay.
I can't see him pocketing it.
Okay.
But we called him based off of just because of what he's done and she's done to the store in the past.
So today, though, did you guys see him concealing items today?
Yeah, I saw him try to conceal.
Okay, perfect. So we'll probably get a statement from you. From what you saw, even if it's not on video or not specifically, but at least you seeing that, get a statement from you.
And he walked out with it.
And then obviously, he got all that too. But again, just anything that can concrete that case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be.
What's up, brother?
Big man running.
Hey, it's leg day today too. Wow, like, what's going on?
I shot him too quick. I was
I know.
coming. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, man, it was something. Man.
That's all right, brother.
Officers took the female suspect's statement. Here's what she said.
How we doing?
Not so good.
I'm just going to read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
I have my glasses in my hand. I'm legally blind, so can you just switch them out, please? They're in my hand.
There's no one else outstanding. Yep. All right, I'm going to take these off.
Yeah. Don't throw it, please.
I'm like, oh, you 1 second, all right? Don't do anything crazy.
Listen. Can you fix it on me? Thanks.
All right, we'll go this way,
Yeah. You don't have to hold me like that. I've never been in trouble in my life. Right?
You understand the rights I just read to you?
Yeah.
All right, so what happened?
Nothing.
I was just thinking that same thing, Jim, because she was in the driver's seat of that vehicle. So she just admitted she drives around blind? No, not really. Yeah, she said she's legally blind and she drives.
Just went into the store and I didn't do anything.
What's that?
I went into the store. I didn't do anything. I didn't take anything, so I don't really know why I'm being insane.
Okay.
Like I didn't take anything.
So who was what happened with him?
I have no idea. All I see is the guys banging on my leg.
Oh, so what happened?
I didn't do anything.
Let's start from the beginning of.
I just went into the store and that's it. I didn't do anything. I didn't take anything. I don't understand why I'm being detained right now.
Okay.
I didn't do anything. I just don't know why you're putting me in handcuffs for not doing anything.
What's that?
I just don't know why I'm in handcuffs. I didn't do anything.
Okay. We're gonna get to that. Okay. So what happened inside Best Buy? Why would?
I don't know.
Okay. Who is he to you?
My boyfriend of a long time.
It's your boyfriend?
Not really a good choice, but
All right. And what happened with your boyfriend?
I don't know. I'm not.
So where were you when?
I was in this
whole time.
car.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna get to that. Okay. Because obviously there's something else going on. Okay. What did you didn't see your boyfriend do anything?
I wasn't in there with him.
You were inside the car the entire time?
Yeah. And the guy like held a gun to me. Like I don't even know. Like what is that?
The woman continued to tell the officers that she hadn't done anything.
Ma'am?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't believe her story.
First time something like this happened?
I didn't do anything, so I mean,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why I'm even in cuffs.
All right, we'll get to that.
So what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Why
What are you doing here?
went into the store and I was looking around.
You were in the store looking around?
Yeah.
You didn't do nothing? So the guy that's in the back of that car?
Like, I'm not in control of what anybody else does, so.
Okay.
He told me he was going shopping in the store, but I'm going to leave. You know what I'm saying?
My manager that's exporting the video, okay, because we can't figure it out on our system right now because it's a newer system. We're all not familiar with it. He's going to pull the video tomorrow. Is that okay?
This should be fine. Okay. And you witnessed this happen?
So I saw him grab something from the shelf.
Okay.
He went over to appliances. I have clear video of him trying to take the spider wrap, the security device off of it. He took it off, put it on a base stack near vacuum cleaners, and went to go tuck it. And then he walked out, and that's when Sergeant Hoylet. Yeah, Sergeant Hoylet. Dwayne, I think his name. I went to high school with him. But that's when he ran.
Boy, all this food talk in the chat really is starting to make me feel hungry. Well, I don't know. Nothing really sounds good, though.
Tackled him. He dropped it right there under the tire of a handicapped car that was parked up there. Yeah.
What was the female's part in all this? What was she doing inside the store?
Long story short, they stole about $1,700 from us about 2 weeks ago, and we have a system called OR, or AP Alert. They've hit multiple Best Buys all throughout the state of Florida. It's about 16, 17 grand of just random product, everything from Dyson Air Wraps to audio equipment.
Do you have them on video with those?
Not on those ones. So my GM is getting in contact with our higher up AP manager to, like, I guess, communicate with you guys. But as far as like what happened at this store, my manager tomorrow is going to pull video film of it for you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
But they have done things in a lot of other stores.
But nothing that's on video as of now.
There's probably video recording of it. We just don't have access to it because it's not our store.
Okay.
But there is probably video recording of it somewhere.
Okay.
He did. Yes, he did.
Well, he tried.
He tried to.
I'm sorry for being rude.
You're fine. Good.
That's it? Thank you. I'm from Fort Lauderdale area.
Okay. So listen to me. Is it Danielle?
Yeah.
Just be honest with me, because it might just be we just get him, and you might be helpful. So, what has been going on? Where have you guys been going to? Because we talked to them. They have a communication with a lot of different Best Buys, and they have been tracking you guys for months.
I don't know what it is.
So, what is all the stuff in the back of the rental car over here?
The back.
Yeah, that Keurig thing, is that yours?
It's mine.
Okay, did you pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a receipt for it?
No.
Okay. So, am I not going to ask another agency that has that same one stolen, and they're going to tell me that it's not stolen? You sure about that? Because they have records of all those. All the serial numbers on those things are all tracked. Okay, so which card did you pay for it with?
Paid it with cash.
Pay with cash. Okay.
But it was a while ago.
Okay. How long ago?
Like probably 3 weeks ago. And it's not
Where's it from?
Best Buy.
Where's it from?
Like a Marshall's.
Okay.
You guys carry that kind of bread?
No, that's not.
I don't think so.
The man wasn't willing to talk to the officers at all.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You may use any of these rights at any time during this interview. You understand what I just read to you? You understand? Okay. What happened all inside there? What?
I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk?
No.
Okay. All right.
Hey, yeah, you can take him out. That'd be your problem.
All right. I'm going to step out.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. You bring it right now.
Okay. How did you get here today? In the car? Where were you sitting at inside the car? Passenger seat? Where at?
Where
at? Front, rear, where?
Passenger seat. I just told you.
Do you use drugs?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of drugs do you use?
Heroin.
Heroin, and what about him?
Xanax.
Heroin and Xanax? Have you used any today?
Yes.
Now listen, we're going to have a female search you. Is there anything on your person right now?
No, nothing.
Okay. Is there any in the vehicle?
There's a guy asked me.
What?
Gentleman asked me.
What's that? Bill?
No. The gentleman asked me if there was anything.
Okay. So in the passenger door, there's a baggie with a white powdery substance. What is that?
in the passenger door in the front of the vehicle.
Powdery substance.
Yeah, it's like a white powdery substance.
It's supposed to be like Molly, but it's nothing. It's like some China shit.
Is that yours, his?
It's not mine.
Okay, but you know exactly what it is. Were you going to both use it?
No, I don't use that stuff. I use it.
So now it seems like she's throwing her boyfriend under the bus. Oh boy. Both of them are just so unbelievable. Like, I don't believe anything that they're saying.
But how do you know what it is then if we weren't going to use it? Because you literally just told me exactly what it was.
She continued to deny the crime they had committed.
No, I was at the store like over a month ago.
April 30th.
April 30th?
Yes, we have you on camera in this store. You're wearing a face mask. You had that same little pink bag. You were with him. You don't remember being here on April 30th on camera. It's about 2 weeks ago. So this is where I'm giving you a chance to be honest.
I mean, if you have me on
Playing dumb is not going to work in this situation. They already know what you and your boyfriend have been doing. Like, you stole over 20 grand worth of stuff from Best Buy. Like, you're caught. You're busted.
camera, then I can say it was here, right?
I mean, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because right now, on video, on April 30th, we have both of you together concealing merchandise in that store valued over $1,000.
If you look at my record, you obviously see there's nothing. This is not my idea.
Okay. But on video, you are in concert concealing the merchandise. Like, is this the first time you've ever done something like this? Okay. You two are suspects in numerous Best Buy burglaries throughout the entire state of Florida on video at numerous stores. So to sit here and tell me that this is the first time you've done it.
I didn't say I didn't answer you.
Okay. I'm just letting you know, you're on video for numerous different agencies, you're suspects. And they have charges on both. You just didn't know who you were. Because on video, the stuff you pointed out he stole. Which is why I'm asking.
I pointed stuff out?
Yeah.
I don't understand what that means.
So when that was today's correct? Yes. On video, you point out merchandise, like on a shelf, right? You come back out the store, you go, it's on camera, you go into the vehicle, the stuff that you pointed out, he stole.
So how would I point at stuff? I don't know.
So this is a finger, this is pointing. You use this finger to point out a product that he stole.
Oh, he wasn't with me in the store.
So we have you on video. They both even inside the store. You're pointing at items on the shelf.
Are you talking about today?
Yes.
I didn't go in there with him. So how could I be pointing out stuff?
What was your first name again, ma'am?
Danielle.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about what's going on here in just a minute. Do you mind just sliding your feet in the car? Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Is there any way that I can get some air conditioning? Because I'm
we're gonna lower all the windows and explain to the conclusion in just a minute, okay?
Both of them were arrested in January for stealing $20,000 worth of merchandise from a Miami Best Buy.
So if I were to send your picture out to every department in the entire state for Hobby Lobby, Burlington, and Targets, you're not going to be a suspect in any thefts from those stores?
22-3. 21. 10-20.
So it says you sent out. How do you obtain this stuff to sell? Is this your notebook?
No.
This isn't your notebook in your car. The Hello Kitty, like the bag you're on camera carrying Hello Kitty, these Hello Kitty notebooks aren't yours?
Oh, those are really old.
I mean, some of the dates are 3/25/2024, which is not that old. Is this not your handwriting?
That's my handwriting.
That is?
That's my handwriting. Those are my books. Stuff I read. Like you're looking at stuff that really has nothing.
So, well, let me explain
like
to you.
like there's like nothing in there. Like I don't understand. Like,
Well,
you're going through my like.
Just take her to jail at this point. It's clear she's trying to play dumb, but she doesn't realize that she's already been busted. Like, it's over.
Yes, ma'am.
Personal, like.
Well, we can search your vehicle.
No, I don't care. You can look at anything. It's just things I want at Hobby Lobby. I mean, you can go to every Hobby Lobby and see if I stole anything. No.
Okay. Well, the reason, let me explain to you why I'm
No,
asking
you're just
this,
frustrating
okay?
me because that's like silly stuff.
Well, stealing from numerous Best Buys is also silly stuff, but here we are, right?
I guess.
I mean, I didn't put you in this position, did I? No. So don't get mad at me for a decision that you made, correct?
She told us openly her choice
she told me that too.
Heroin. So I mean, it's possibly it's heroin. I'm not sure.
Is there a couple of those? Just one.
No, there's 6 of them.
Okay, so we could break one to test on the heroin kit, and the rest, if it comes back as nothing, we can just send it to the lab for testing.
Right. So this one tested positive for fentanyl. The white crystal.
Okay.
The white crystal stuff tested for fentanyl. Not sure about this stuff here yet.
So the previous incident here on April 30th, looking at theft for today's incident, resisting arrest. Take a seat for me, sir, because you ran from the sergeant. You also have on your side of the vehicle fentanyl and some other drugs. Fentanyl? Yes, sir. All right, so take a seat for me. You won't be here that long. We're about to get out of here, okay?
The male was charged with resisting arrest, felony grand theft, possession of controlled substances, and first-degree petite theft, while the female was charged with grand theft. YouTube thinks you'll love the video.
And 2 more criminals go to jail. Boy, like really, you know, they had to have realized that sooner or later they were gonna get caught. I mean, people aren't just gonna forget about 20 grand worth of stuff stolen. Boy. All right, everyone. I think this is where we're gonna wrap up today's stream. The plan is to be back hopefully tomorrow. Be sure to join our Discord though for the latest news on when I'm going live and streaming. And yeah, I'm going to give a quick thank you again to Jesse Green for being a member for 13 months and Baker Street Gaming for being a member now for 4 months. And that is going to wrap it up for me for today. And as always, I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.